It is time. Friday Night Lights come alive under the West Texas sunset. Wylie Bulldog Football. Featuring the Wylie Pure Gold Band. Keeping you clued in on the hottest gridiron action around. Andy Penny and Ryan Holmes. And the main attraction, your Wylie Bulldogs under the leadership of head coach Clay Martin. Right now on 106.3 The Raider, this is Wylie Bulldog Football.
We have reached week number 9 of the Texas high school football season. Around the corner and down the stretch we come. Still plenty to decide here in the last 2 weeks. The Wylie Bulldogs, though, are in the playoff hunt. They've got some work to do. It starts tonight in Woodrow. We are at Pirates Stadium at Lubbock Cooper High School. It's the Wylie Bulldogs at 4-4, taking on the Lubbock Cooper Pirates, who come in at 5-3. How you doing, Bulldog fans? Glad to see you this week here from, again, Pirates Stadium on the campus of Lubbock Cooper High School for Wylie Bulldog football. As Wylie ISD, Wylie High School, and Wylie Bulldog Productions on YouTube. Glad to bring it, as well as 106.3 The Raider as well. I'm Andy Penny, your broadcast voice tonight for, again, game number 9 for the Wylie Bulldogs. It's been 2 weeks since the Bulldogs have been on the field and trying to get things going back in the right direction. They have dropped each of their last two tough games to Paladuro and to Wichita Falls Memorial, but still in the playoff hunt with work to do. They control their own destiny for a playoff spot and even hosting a first-round playoff game. All of that is in the control of the Wylie Bulldogs over the course of the next 2 weeks. They'll take on a Cooper Pirate team who comes in playing their last game of the season. They have not had their open date yet. It is scheduled for next week. This is game number 10 for the Cooper Pirates. And for the Cooper Pirates, it is win or go home. That's where they are as far as their playoff fate is concerned. Kickoff is here at the top of the hour. We'll get you ready over the course of the next 10 minutes for the Bulldogs and the Pirates. Glad to be joined by my good friend to my right-hand side. It is Halloween, October 31st. I've never had a color man who showed up in costume before for Halloween until tonight, but he looks good. He's to my right-hand side. He's still my good friend. It's the Hodge. Ryan, welcome to Wylie Bulldog football, my friend.
Man, it's good to be back in the booth and ready for some Bulldog football again. The costume fits good, and it's all great and ready, and I'm hoping there's a lot more treats tonight than the tricks as we get ready for a great night in October 31st for some great high school football that you mentioned, Andy. Both teams very familiar with one another, programs familiar with one another, but tonight it is win. You know, a lot of on the line for both of these teams. You mentioned Lubbock Cooper is going to play tonight and then wait, depending on what happens tonight. And so looking forward to a great game and looking forward for the Bulldogs, as you mentioned in the intro, getting back on that winning path, that right direction, and maybe the disguise that we wore a couple weeks ago, get rid of it and get back to Bulldog football.
Well, let's talk about this district. We've said the parity of this district is something pretty special, pretty spectacular. All 7 teams as we enter this week of the season are still eligible to make the playoffs, which is absolutely crazy. Paladuro and Abilene Cooper have solidified 2 of the 4 playoff spots, but the other 5 teams still fighting for those last 2. For the Wylie Bulldogs at 2-2, again, control their own destiny. Win tonight, they're pretty much in the playoffs. There's some other scenarios that could play out. We'll talk about that, but a win tonight is huge. Absolutely have to have that, and can finish as high as second place over the course of the next 2 weeks. A loss tonight, and it gets really hairy. The top 4 teams make it. Wylie could be in a position to finish 5th and be out of the playoffs. It feels like a playoff game tonight with these 2 teams on the field.
Oh, and you hear that throughout, whether it's at the NFL level or the college level or whatever, that your playoffs may start a lot sooner than actually the postseason, and that's exactly right tonight. And the good thing about it is, Andy, you mentioned it, is that I would much rather be in the position of the Bulldogs where I control where I'm going. I'm in charge of that. I get to decide that, and the Bulldogs do get that opportunity tonight to kind of solidify a playoff spot. The rankings and all that stuff is seeding, but the bottom line is getting back on the winning track and an opportunity for that playoff spot to be secure.
Wylie is 2-2 with the game tonight at Cooper, and then next week versus Plainview. So still 2 games to work with. For Lubbock Cooper, this is it. Game number 10. Next week is their open date. A loss tonight, and the Pirates are eliminated from the playoffs. This is a playoff game for Lubbock Cooper. If they want to extend their season, They have to take care of business tonight. They're playing good football. They had a big win last week at Wichita Falls Memorial. They're looking to ride the wave of momentum after what they did in Wichita Falls last week.
Yeah, put up 49 points against Wichita Falls Memorial, a team that we saw just 2 weeks ago. And again, so they've got some urgency to continue. You'll talk about the quarterback, Ryan Rodriguez. He's, he don't want to stop playing football tonight. He set some records here. And so there's a lot of urgency. We just saw senior night for them coming through the big Pirate Head. They're going to want to keep this thing going.
And we are just moments away from kickoff here tonight. The Bulldogs and the Pirates. The Bulldogs are winners of each of the last 2 in the series. 2 years ago here at Woodrow. Last year at home. They'll try to make it 3 in a row here tonight. As we will step aside, we'll have the coin toss and the kickoff to the Bulldogs. And the Pirates will have it on the other side. Bulldog football is powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Folks, frankly speaking, I was pretty nervous about buying my first ride. It felt like trying to fold a fitted sheet. Confusing and slightly terrifying. But with ATFCU's first-time auto buyer program, it's as easy as just throwing the sheet away. With great rates and free gap protection, ATFCU has me riding in style.
Get on track with the first-time auto buyer program at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Visit AbileneTeachersFCU.org for more information. All loans subject to credit union approval. Limitations apply. Equal opportunity lender.
And welcome you back here to Bulldog football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We are at Pirate Stadium in Woodrow on the campus of Lubbock Cooper High School. It's the Wylie Bulldogs at 4-4, 2-2 in district play, taking on this Cooper Pirate team at 5-4. They are 2-3. Andy Penny alongside the Hodge, Ryan Holmes, and got the entire cast of characters here, which you'll hear from throughout the night. Hodge, let's talk about this Wylie Bulldog team. It's a team averaging 31.5 points a game. They were held at bay, I guess, versus Wichita Falls Memorial in that loss 45-14. But it's an offense that can get rolling. They'll have to find a way to get Jaden Carlskent, Julius Lane, and that offense roll and put some points on the board tonight.
Well, and you're exactly right. And throughout the year, we've seen Jaden continue to get comfortable. Had a stretch without Regala. He's got a full force tonight to be able to go out and really execute. And again, Jaden's continued to get comfortable each and every week. And then Julius Lane and Cooper Jones being able to run the football. We'll look forward to seeing those guys be able to do that. And, of course, Blaze Ruffin has been a great weapon along with Dylan Regala for Jaden, having that deep threat to be able to go over the top with Blaze. And so looking forward to a great night tonight and see that offense rolling. And, of course, defensively, Coach Cates and the Bulldogs on defense to see what they got going tonight as well.
As you can see, the captains out at the center of the field, DeAndre Rodriguez, Michael Pena-Perez, Julius Lane, as well as Barrett Huffington, an offensive lineman, the senior center who is back in the lineup tonight. That'll be huge for the Bulldogs. We're down 2 offensive linemen last week versus Memorial. They're back to full strength here tonight. So that will prove huge on that offensive side.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It's good to have the quarterback, if you will, of the offensive line back with Huffington and kind of get that familiarity of cadence and snaps for he and Jaden. So really good to see Huffington back. And, again, probably playing a little sore, be it a couple weeks off, but it is great to have him back in the lineup.
As we watch the coin toss play out, and the Bulldogs won the toss for the first time this year. And have deferred to the second half. The Pirates will have the football to get us started here. They will move from north to south, and the Bulldogs will move south to north. Beautiful night here. We'll play in the 60s probably tonight. A little bit of breeze. Shouldn't play too much of a factor as far as the game is concerned. Just an absolute beautiful night here on the last night of October. It feels like playoff football as we get ready for this one.
Oh, no doubt. It's definitely a big playoff atmosphere. We knew it would be. You look forward to being in these games, and so looking forward to seeing how the Bulldogs come out, getting off the bus, coming through the tunnel. And, again, it is very much a playoff atmosphere in the booth, on the field, in your living room, where you're watching. Definitely excited for tonight.
And here come the Bulldogs on the field. You can see that on your live stream screen tonight in the all-white uniforms tonight, the white jersey tops, the white pants with the purple and gold piping, and the purple numbers, the purple helmets with the gold Bulldog as well. We talked about the offense. You mentioned the defense briefly. It's a defense that's going to have their hands full tonight. Ryan Rodriguez, a 3-year starter, the senior quarterback, but we've seen this Bulldog defense have success against Rodriguez. He's a 3rd-year starter for the Pirates, but each of the last 2 years, the Bulldogs have been on the winning side. So Coach Cates and company, they have the game plan to slow down this Cooper offense. Now the question becomes, will they slow down this Cooper offense?
Yeah, and one of the things that we've seen a lot this year is Landry Pate coming off the edge and being able to create some pressure on the quarterback. And will he be able to do that to Rodriguez? Cooper Hill, again, playing well. We've seen Blaze Ruffin coming in on the secondary side as well. And so being able to put some pressure and kind of set the tone defensively and make it very uncomfortable for senior night for Ryan Rodriguez and the Bulldog defense.
Rodriguez, again, the 3-year starter. He broke the all-time career touchdown passing record here at Lubbock Cooper. He did that earlier this year. And he broke the record by a guy named Jarrett Dagey. Jarrett played college ball. His brother Seth played college and some professional ball as well. So Ryan Rodriguez doing some special things. We pause here at Pirate Stadium for the playing of the national anthem led by the Lubbock Cooper High School Band. Our Stars and Stripes, the national anthem led by the Lubbock Cooper High School Band. We always like to say thanks to all of those who protect our freedom, both here in the United States and worldwide. Thank you for all you do. Phil Hill's here in the booth with us. Got him a good bite to eat before. Phil, how we doing down there on the right side of the booth?
Man, a little different on the right side, but we're doing good. Good. You know, we drive a long way to come watch football, boys.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Good to have you here in the booth with us. All right, Hodge, some keys to victory tonight for the Bulldogs here in game number 9 to put themselves in good position for a playoff run later down the year.
I think the biggest thing is bring the energy early, get off to a fast start. You get to do that here on the defensive side as things kick off. Be able to run the football. You got to be able to run the football and open up the passing game and open up the whole playbook for Coach Ming and the offense. Win first down and then get a lot of hats to the ball. Wrap up big plays. And, of course, I say it all the time, avoid the little bitty penalties that kind of get in the way and then just control the controllables and win the line of scrimmage. Do those things, we'll be fine, and we'll find a way to get that 3rd win in district tonight here in Lubbock.
2 years ago, the Bulldogs won 35-34 here in Woodrow, scored 3 defensive touchdowns in the win. Last year in Abilene, it was 22-6 in favor of the purple and gold. They look to make it 3 in a row. Noah Reberg, the 6-foot senior, has it teed up. Noah Clark, Cade Gant are back deep. We are underway from Woodrow. It's a deep kick that will land in the end zone and out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Cooper offense, averaging 36 points a game, led again by the 3-year starter, Ryan Rodriguez. He wears number 14, 6 foot, 200-pound senior. Rodriguez on the year has thrown for 1,700 yards and 17 touchdowns, has only thrown 3 interceptions. And the Pirate offense will set up shop first and 10. They'll do it on their own 25. Majority of the night, we'll see a 3-receiver set with a tight end or an H-back. Here to start, Rodriguez will have 2 backs in the backfield, a tight end to his right. That's Wyatt Hare. And twin receivers to the left. Noah Clark, Cade Gant. Gant, number 11, is the name to listen for, the guy to watch in this Cooper offense. He and Shemaine Johnson, the starting running back, who wears number 2. First and 10 from the 25. Johnson will get the first handoff. He slips the tackle. He's out across the 30 and knocked down at the 33. It's a gain of 8. Jordan Lockett, the senior corner, comes up and makes the tackle. Good start here for the Pirate offense. Second down and 2. A starting defense tonight. DeAndre Rodriguez is in that lineup. He and Blake Ortiz start at defensive end. See Nicholas Jerpy on the defensive line as well as this 3-4 defensive look here for the Bulldogs. Second down and 2 from the 33. It's a handoff again. Johnson trying to bounce right. He'll have enough for a first down. Cooper Hill, the inside linebacker, will make the tackle. It's going to be hard to call him Cooper Hill tonight. Playing Cooper, we might have to call him Wyatt Hill tonight, but Hill gets the tackle. It is a gain of 3. Johnson has the first down for the Pirates.
Yeah, and a good job by the defense. You know, they were able to get the first down, but a good job getting there quickly, wrapping up, and again, trying to get a lot of hats on the football.
Hill and Bo Cates are your starting inside linebackers. And Landry Pate starts at outside linebacker. First and 10 from the 36. Another handoff stretch play. Johnson going left, cuts up at the left hash. Short gain, 2, maybe 3. Good pursuit by the Bulldog defense. Carter Nelson starts at a safety position. KJ Villegas will start at a corner. He and Jordan Lockett are your corners. Brady Johnson, the sophomore, gets the start tonight at free safety. No Brody Martin tonight. The junior is out probably for the rest of the season. Brody Martin, so Brady Johnson, who wears number 23, to start at free safety. Gain of 2, it's second down and 8. Free play, Bulldogs in the neutral zone. Rodriguez's first pass off the hands of Clark, incomplete, but our first pest patrol penalty flag and a free 5 here for the Pirates.
Yeah, and that's one of those deals. You got to watch the ball there in front of you, react a little bit too early right there, and now you get 5 yards given to the Pirates. And sets up a much more manageable second down.
Pest Patrol, family-owned and operated business. Number 1 focus, providing customers with the best pest control services available. You can feel comfortable when that yellow truck arrives at your home. That is Pest Patrol. 5-yard mark off. It is second down and 3. Pirates from their own 43. Rodriguez, a straight drop. Throw it out in the flat. It's caught by Gant, who spins off the first tackle. Will get up the sideline and have enough for a first down. A chance to make a tackle for no gain. Gant turns it into 9 as he'll cross the 50. He's to the Wylie 48. And a first down here for the Pirates.
Yeah, again, Gant being able to break the tackle twice. There, you got to just get there, wrap up, let the other folks come get you, let some more Bulldogs join you in the tackle. But again, first down for the Pirates.
Number 11, Gant, with his first catch of the night. First and 10 now from the 48. Rodriguez, play action. He'll throw it out to Gant again in the flat. Good catch, good tackle. Villegas comes up in a hurry to make the tackle. Gant will catch it on the curl. Villegas, the started corner, drops him immediately. It is a gain of 5. It's second and 5.
Yeah, great job by KJ coming up and making up. Again, once you get there, just wrap up, hold on. Big hit there. And it kind of reminds you, hey, we're over here. If that ball's coming, KJ's coming at you too.
Dylan Regala's made his way into the secondary. He's at free safety now. Be a rotating door in the secondary tonight. Second and 5 from the Wylie 43. Handoff Johnson off left tackle. Finds a seam, has the first down and more. He's down inside the 30. Blake Frailing will bring him down. The linebacker will drop him, but it's 15 for Johnson. Cooper methodically marching down here on their opening drive. They're inside the Wylie 30. 9:15 and counting opening quarter. We're scoreless. This is the Pirates' opening drive. It's a Pirate team that put up 49 last week against Memorial, 49-42 win. Play action again, quick slant. Gant throwing a step behind him. It's off his hands and incomplete. That's where Memorial had a lot of success against Wylie 2 weeks ago. His play action slant. There was a lot of cushion in between receivers and secondary, and Memorial just ate the Bulldogs alive with that short pass game, quick pass game. That one falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good little break there for the Bulldogs. You know, and as a secondary guy, you're just kind of watching your keys, making sure you got your head on the swivel and knowing where you're supposed to be.
From the left hash, Cooper will switch their formation to a strong right formation. Take the snap, hand off Johnson off right guard. He's into that second level again. He's down inside the 20, bounces off a defender. Looks like he'll have another first down, and he will. There's the official mark. Move the sticks, a gain of 10 for Johnson. The strength of this Cooper offensive line is at right guard. It's Bobby Blish, 6'1", 245 pounds. He and Blaze Douglas, the right tackle, at 6'4", 300. They love to run the power on the right side of their offensive line. They're in the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 from the 18. Rodriguez in the shotgun formation. Hand off again. Johnson hit at the line. Maybe one, and that's it. Cooper Hill. He and Carter Nelson combined for the tackle. No gain on that play. That's what the Bulldogs have to do right there on first down. Minimize yardage on first down, set up 2nd down and long.
Yeah, and a great job getting penetration, you know, at the defensive line there for the Bulldogs. Really great job. And, again, wrapping up, get a ton of Bulldogs to the football. And, again, now for the first time, a 2nd and long.
Yep, 2nd down and 10. From the Bulldog 18, center of the field. It's a 3-receiver set. Check that, a 4-receiver set, but a tight formation. Rodriguez rolls to his right, throw, caught tight end. That's number 18. It's down inside the 15. It's Travis Esparza, the tight end. Blaze Ruffin this time in the secondary makes the tackle. Give him 4 on the catch. This is a point play here, a chance to hold the Pirates to a field goal opportunity. 3rd down and 6 for Cooper, just inside the Wylie 14.
Yeah, Esparza just kind of leaked out there to the flag. Great job by Blaze getting up there and making the tackle.
One back in the backfield. Tight end and H-back both offset to the right. It's a new back in the backfield. I believe that's Jathan Caraway, number 10. He'll get the handoff. He's hit right at the line, spins forward, but Cooper Hill another tackle. Caraway, his first carry of the night, will set up a 4th down and 4. No personnel changes yet after the 2-yard gain. 4th and 4, Pirates look like they'll go from the Wylie 12.
Yeah, the only personnel change coming in for the Pirates was Jermaine Johnson back in the ball game here. 4th and 4.
4th down and 4.
Hold your water. Watch the hard count.
A drive that's already 5 minutes deep. 4th down and 4. Motion across the formation. That's Gant. They'll run the option. Rodriguez wants to throw back. He's got a wide open receiver in the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. That's Johnson out of the backfield who had leaked out. Misdirection. Everything coming to the right. A throwback to Johnson to the left. 12 yards on the pass and catch. And the Pirates have scored first tonight. 6-0. Extra point to follow.
Yeah, really great job there. Kind of made you think going one way, change direction. Johnson leaks out wide open. Again, that's where just your responsibility. You got to know where your guy is. You start, and that's the whole thing about misdirection is to get you going the wrong direction. And the Bulldogs did just that.
Michael Rodriguez with the PAT. It is up and it is good. 6:22 left in our first quarter. Our score: Lubbock Cooper 7 and Wylie 0. We'll step aside. Bulldog football. We're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 106.3 The Raider.
The best tailgates start with the best beef. And the best beef starts with United Supermarkets. United Supermarkets, where we do beef the best.
Ryan Rodriguez to Shemaine Johnson, 12-yard touchdown pass on 4th down and 4. The Pirates have scored first here tonight. Here is the kickoff. It is fielded out of bounds by Dylan Regala. That'll be a kick out of bounds and good starting field position. Phil, if you catch it out of bounds, the flag still flies, correct?
Yes. As long as nothing touched in bounds, yes. If you catch it out of bounds, that is a kick out of bounds.
So smart play there by Dylan. Go ahead and field it. Even though he's out of bounds, the flag will still fly. The kick out of bounds, and Bulldogs will start on the 30-yard line. Their first offensive possession tonight. Ellie Robinson is our white hat tonight, leading this officiating crew. Jaden Carlskin, the junior, with his 9th start. Carlskin, who wears number 8, the 6-foot, 180-pound junior. He'll put motion across the formation. Whistle and a flag will fly here. And a pre-snap penalty and a false start on the Bulldogs before their first offensive play. Give us a chance to recap that Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union scoring drive for the Cooper Pirates. 12 plays, 75 yards, 5:38 off the clock. On 4th and 4, Ryan Rodriguez to Shemaine Johnson, 12-yard touchdown pass. And a 7-0 Pirate lead. 1st and 15 now for Wylie from the 25. Carlskin a straight drop, 4-man pressure. He steps up in the pocket, and the pocket collapses. Jaden able to drive back forward, but he will be sacked. It'll go as a loss of 1. Sione Vea off that line, the 6-foot, 260-pound senior, the nose guard with the sack, and Bulldogs going the wrong direction.
Yeah, Jaden stepping up there, kind of open up with a first pass play to kick everything off. Tries to find somebody, the pocket collapses on him, and really had nowhere to go.
Carlskin on the year. He's thrown it well, 1,235 yards, has 11 touchdown passes. A look to air it out here, pump fake, roll to his right. Scrambles, he's on the sideline, throws back center of the field, and he's got Regala who stayed with him. Dylan's out across the 40. He's got the 45. Nice little pass and catch. 21 on the first catch for the junior tonight, and a Bulldog first down.
Yeah, such a great job by Dylan and all the receivers. And again, Jaden, we're right back. We'll come back to that in a minute.
It's up tempo here. Now a little shovel pass to Regala, who gets free on the left side. He's into Pirate territory to the near sideline. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 45. There's 24 more in the pass game as that's a forward pass. So back-to-back completions to Dylan Regala, and Wylie's at the Cooper 31.
Yeah, early connection here with Carlskin and Regala. Again, patience early while there. And then a nice little execution, a little misdirection of our own for the Bulldogs with a little shovel pass.
Up tempo here for the Bulldogs. I like it here early. 1st and 10, handoff. Julius Lane, the senior, his first carry tonight. He's into the second level. He's down inside the 25. Leading rusher for the Bulldogs, Julius Lane. They'll put him on the 24. There's 7. Just inside the 25. We'll give him 7. Second and long 3 for the Bulldogs.
And again, you mentioned, Andy, a little bit of a quick tempo here for the Bulldogs.
Frailing the H-back in motion. He's on the left side of the formation. Another handoff. Lane powers through, close to a first down. They'll call him short. We'll give him 2 on that one, so a 3rd down and 1 here for Wylie. Julius on the year has 629 yards of rushing, 11 touchdowns as well. It just feels like a night for a breakout for Julius.
Yeah, and again, starting it off with 3 straight passes, 2 runs, kind of open it up. Now 3rd and short.
3rd down and 1 from the Cooper 22. Regala in motion across the formation. Now back in the backfield. Play action. Throw it out in the flat. In and out of the hands of Lane. Incomplete. Julius wanted to run before he caught it. Turned the head. He didn't see it all the way in. It falls incomplete. It's 4th and 1 for Wylie. And Clay Martin and company look like they'll go the field goal route. Try to put some points on the board. Noah Reberg in the field goal unit coming out.
Yeah, the field goal unit coming out. 4th and short. Going to be.
I'll put the tee down at the 29-yard line. It's a 39-yard field goal attempt. Noah on the year is 3 for 3. His longest is 35, so this would be a new season long. The snap is back. The hold is down. Noah from 39 pushes it up and punches it in, and the Bulldogs are on the scoreboard. 4:03 left in our first quarter. It's Lubbock Cooper 7 and Wylie 3s. We'll step aside. Bulldog football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. The Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Here's the Reberg kickoff. This is returnable. Gant makes the catch and loses his footing. His knee goes down at the 1-yard line. Noah Reberg's kickoff, fielded by Cade Gant at the 1. Cade's first step, his right foot slips out from underneath him. The knee goes down, and the Pirates will start on their own 1-yard line. Exactly 4 minutes in our first quarter. Cooper a 7-3 lead. They got a long field ahead.
And again, first 2 drives of the game, 12 plays by Lubbock Cooper, 7 by the Wylie Bulldogs. And now here's a really good break you get here by the special teams unit. A little mix-up by Gant, but now 99 yards to go. That's a long way to get there. And let's see what kind of pressure the Bulldogs put on, and if they try to get any breathing room here if you're Gant.
Ryan Rodriguez will start in the shotgun, 4 yards deep in the end zone. He'll take the snap, hand off to Johnson, hit right at the goal line. He will power forward and fall forward to about the 4. Well, a defensive unit, Blake Ortiz and Nicholas Jerpy with contact right at the goal line, just couldn't wrap up. Johnson out to the 4, it's second down at 7.
Yeah, DeAndre Rodriguez in there as well, playing, giving all these guys. You only get one senior year, and he's doing that tonight.
And Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union scoring drive summary for the Bulldogs. 7 plays, 49 yards, 2:14 off the clock. It ends with the Noah Reberg 39-yard field goal. He's still perfect on the year, 4 for 4. His longest of the year there at 39. Here's second and 7. Johnson's got it again on the right side with a hole out across the 10. Lockett in the secondary comes up. The corner will drop him, but 9 more for Johnson, and Cooper is outside the shadow of their own goalpost with the first down at the 13.
Yeah, being able to get a little breathing room there for the Pirates.
Johnson's going to be the workhorse tonight. He comes in with just shy of 800 yards. He's probably surpassed 800 yards now on the year, what he's done here in the first quarter. First and 10, Pirates at the 13. Play action, Rodriguez with pressure, being chased by Pate. Pate will catch him from behind. A flag has come out as well. It's in the area of holding. Landry Pate, though, the sack chasing down Rodriguez from behind, a loss of 1. We'll check the flag again in the area of holding here on the Pirates. So it was offensive holding. Bulldogs elect to decline it. It's a 1-yard sack. They'll take the loss of down and the loss of 1 as opposed to having first down again. So second down 11 now for the Pirates from the 12. Landry Pate's been good all year long. The junior outside linebacker, 5'9", 175 pounds. Not afraid to lay the lumber, and he's quick as all get out, chasing down quarterbacks too. Here's second and 11. That should have been a false start. No flag flies. Doesn't matter. Stretch play to the right. Guess who it is? Landry Pate again. He and DeAndre Rodriguez, a tackle for loss. Loss of 3. It's third down and 14.
Yeah, both guard and tackle pull in there. Looked like they got a little bit early, but I like the no call.
Yeah.
Big fan of the no call there. And again, Pate, big stop there. Now, here's one of those deals. Here's one of those areas, Andy, of third down conversions for the Bulldog defense. Great opportunity here to even not only get a stop, but also get some field position as well.
Trying to get off the field here, 3rd down and 14. Rodriguez, straight drop. Bulldogs with pressure. Rodriguez rolls out, throws, curl pattern caught right at the 1st down marker. Depends on a spot. It's Noah Clark, number 1, who had to kind of dive to make the catch. He comes up short. He gets 13 on 3rd and 14. It's 4th down and 1. And the Pirate offense still on the field here. 4th down and 1 from their own 22.
Yeah, again, you got a 7-3 lead. You've got opportunity for hard counts here. Again, big play here for the Bulldogs.
Jathan Caraway's in the backfield. And there's a false start penalty on a hard count by Rodriguez. Gant, check that wasn't Gant, it was Reed Waters, the slot receiver, jumped, and a false start this time called. And the Pest Patrol penalty flag will make it 4th and 6, and now the personnel changes.
Yeah, 4th and 1 changes real quick when you go to 4th and 5, and now you have to make a decision, or 4th and 6, trying to make a decision. That's a lot easier, right? When it's that. And now an opportunity for a good punt return here for Regala.
So Noah Clark in punt formation. Regala stands at the Lubbock Cooper 45. Here's a snap. It's a good one. Clark will get the punt off. Regala will let it go. It's a high but short punt. It'll take a Wylie bounce. It'll come to rest at the Lubbock Cooper 33. A punt of less than 20 yards, and well, the most dangerous part about that is you don't want your blockers who don't know where the football is to get hit in the helmet as that thing comes down. But
well, and that's when you got people yelling Snickers and Twix and stuff like that. So you know get good. That's a good candy, but you don't want to touch it till later. Let your parents test it and make sure it's all good.
I just hope my boy's taking care of me. I hope when I get home tonight, he's done his job and I've got some Snickers and Twix waiting for me. That's the key to raising your son right.
That's exactly right.
1st and 10 Bulldogs at their own 30, or check that, at the Cooper 33. A whistle and another pre-snap penalty. And judging by the frustration of offensive coordinator Jason Ming on the far side, it's a false start, and it is. Pest Patrol penalty flag will set up 1st and 15 again.
And started this. That's exactly how we started the first one. And those are the things that you just can't. And and the other frustration, you mentioned it, Andy, from Coach Ming. That's week 1. That's week 2. We're way deep in the season. Those are stuff that really frustrates you. But again, great field position here in Redeem right here.
At the Cooper 38 now, 1st and 15. Carlson take the snap, play action, looks to his left, center of the field, has Regala, who makes the catch at the 20. Makes the first man miss. He's down inside the 20. He's got it to the Cooper 17. That's a gain of 21 and a Bulldog 1st down.
Yeah, really great job by Dylan. Kind of having to adjust his body a little bit to catch it. Great job, great connection again. So far early, Carl Skid to Regala.
Wylie will go quick here, get it into the hands of Regala again. Quick pass in the right flat. Dylan's down inside the 15 with a nice block by Jackson Williams to get him free. That's 5 more for Dylan. Dylan scored his first receiving touchdown last week. Of course, he'd scored some in the box set, the jumbo set, in the rushing game. It scored his first receiving touchdown versus Memorial. Now hand off to Lane. Julius hit right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And a 3rd down and 5 now here for Wylie. They'll get a chance to think about it as the final seconds will run off the first quarter clock. We've played 1 in Woodrow. Carlson trying to get a play off before the quarter comes to an end, and he won't. 0-0's on the board. 1 complete. It's Cooper 7, Wylie 3. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative, the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, Invisalign makes getting a straighter smile simple and stress-free. With clear removable aligners, you can skip the brackets and wires and still get amazing results. We customize every Invisalign plan to fit comfortably and work efficiently, so your teeth straighten over time. You can brush with ease and smile without feeling self-conscious. And we're with you every step of the way, offering expert care and guidance from start to finish. At BSP Dentistry, straightening your smile is comfortable, natural, and easy.
Whether an organized team sport or walk around your neighborhood, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, Action Sports Medicine, and Action Physical Therapy understand the importance of keeping your family moving. From diagnosis to recovery, our team of physicians, orthopedic surgeons, and physical therapists provide personalized care for sports injuries, joint pain, and more. With state-of-the-art technology and more than 40 years of experience, our team will get you back to what keeps you moving.
Started the second quarter. Lubbock Cooper a 7-3 lead on the Wylie Bulldogs. Wylie has a 3rd down and 5 from the Cooper 12-yard line. Jaden Carlskin has trips to his left on the first play. He'll throw a little underneath slip screen. Blaze Ruffin, his first catch of the night. It'll go for no gain. Couldn't get that block to spring him out and get him loose. He does make his first reception. It's for no gain on the play. It's 4th down and 5, and here comes the field goal unit again, Noah Reberg and company.
Yeah, ball kind of floated a little bit. Again, the Pirates did a really good job sniffing out the little slip screen, and now we got another field goal opportunity for Noah to cut into this 7-3 lead.
He was good from 39 on the first drive. This one is just inside the 20-yard line, so you have to call it a 29-yarder. Can't give him the full 30. The snap is back. Bocate's hold is down, and Noah continues to stay perfect on the year. He's good from 29. We're 2 plays deep into this second quarter, and it's now Lubbock Cooper 7 and Wylie 6. 11-16 left here in our first half. We'll keep it here. We'll tell you our title sponsor of Bulldog football is Taylor Electric Cooperative. Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by the members it serves. Neighbors working for neighbors, services for living, connections for life. Taylor Electric Cooperative. Also great sponsors of Bulldog football, Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, cosmetic and family dentistry, providing the best care possible from routine checkups and cleanings to dental implants and orthodontics. Find them online at bspdentistry.com. And First Financial Bank, our success comes from the lifelong relationships we built with people just like you, recognized as one of the nation's top performing banks. That is First Financial Bank. Short field after the short punt. Good field position for the Bulldogs. Just need 5 plays to get into field goal range and get the field goal on the board. Drive that started in the first and ends in the second. Lubbock Cooper 7, Wylie 6, and Reberg will now kick north to south.
Be interesting to see what kind of kick Noah can get here. Again, a little bit of, it's not a crazy breeze, but you get up here on the rolling plains of Lubbock, you're going to have some. Be interesting to see what kind of kick Noah's able to get off here.
Clark and Gant are back deep. Here's the Reberg kick. This is a shorter one right into the no man's land at the 30-yard line. It'll take a bounce, picked up on a bounce, and a short return before the Bulldog special teams unit is there to make the play. All sorts of Bulldogs on that tackle. Eduardo Duarte leading the way. One of the student athletes of the month there in the month of October was Mr. Duarte. He'll lead the special team stop. Cooper will start right on their own 25-yard line.
Be interesting to see, hopefully after another touchdown, that how the Pirates handle that pretty wide open area for Noah to kick to.
So here's Rodriguez and company. 1st and 10. It's on the left hash. Motion into the formation. Another handoff to Johnson. He's met right in the hole. The pile will push forward. Before you know it, looks like Johnson has about 5 on the plays all the way to the 30. Bulldogs were there in the hole. Nicholas Jerpy was there. Bo Cates. But just falling forward, he's able to pick up 5.
Kind of mild, just easy tempo here for the Pirates.
2nd and 5. Rodriguez with pressure, and he's dropped. It's Blake Frailing, the outside linebacker, who gets around the edge. Drops Martinez back at the 21. It's a loss of 9. It's 3rd down and double digits again. 3rd and 14 from the 21. Blake Frailing playing big, the other outside linebacker. We talked about Landry Pate. Now we get a chance to talk about Blake Frailing. He's got the sack.
Yeah, and again, a lot of these guys you see him playing both ways. Great job coming off the edge by Blake. And now another 3rd and long here. Again, you got to, guys, as a secondary, you got to know where the sticks are, know what they got to get.
Rodriguez is 5 for 6 thus far for 43, but this is 3rd and 14. Play action. He looks to his left, wants to go vertical. Scrambles to his right, directing traffic. A flag flies as he'll throw it deep. It's an up for grabs 50-50 ball. Gant's got the catch for the Pirates. He's down inside the Wylie 20. There is a flag back behind the play in the area of holding. And I think this one's coming back on a great catch by Gant on a 50-50 ball. But a holding will negate a lengthy pass and catch. And that'll set up third down and even longer here for the Pirates.
Yeah, that's a big break for the Bulldogs. Again, nice throw by Rodriguez again with a big catch. But again, that penalty flag, thank you for the Pest Patrol yellow truck rolling down that way now. Again, big play there. Big break for the Bulldogs. Now an opportunity, third and much longer. See if Coach Case decides to put any pressure on Rodriguez or just to keep everything in front of him.
It negates a completion of 66 yards. And now it's back to the Cooper 11. They've got a third down and 24. Yep. Keep them in front. Go make a tackle. Third and 24. It's a 4-receiver set. Rodriguez straight drop, just 3-man pressure. This one almost intercepted. A quick curl on the near side to Gant. Landry Pate jumped the route off his hands, almost had the INT. Nonetheless, here comes the Cooper punt team for the second time tonight.
Yeah, and again, we mentioned earlier the wind situation now. Dillon was up real close on the previous punt. Looks like he's still going to hang out inside Pirate territory here on this next punt.
As again, it's Clark. He's in the end zone, 1 yard deep in the end zone to receive this snap. Regala stands at the Cooper 40. Cates coming in. He blocked it. It's deflected. It's loose on the near side. It will still roll out to the 30-yard line. Cooper trying to say it was a live touch and they should get the football back. After Cates blocked it, it did deflect forward and roll all the way out to the 30. Lubbock Cooper trying to say that Wylie made a second touch for you old-timers like the Leon Lett type of play. Phil, you got a good look at it. What'd you think?
So since it was touched already behind the line of scrimmage, it should be Wylie ball. After that, because it still cleared the line of scrimmage. So therefore, it should still be Wylie ball.
And that looks like that will be the call on the field.
The fans do not agree with me, but I promise you that is the rule.
I'm glad you're up here because we'd been looking at each other like not real sure.
It's all because it went past the line of scrimmage. That's the key.
I think Cooper was trying to say there was a second touch potentially by a Wylie player.
And there was, but because it was touched and went over the line of scrimmage, that makes it.
It's dead?
It's not dead, but it's our ball. You can't lose it now.
There you go. He's wearing his stripes up here. He looks good. Phil Hill, thanks for the explanation. The Bulldogs will take advantage, 1st and 10 from the Cooper 29 to start this drive. Carlson's going for the home run ball. Ruffin, fade pattern. He's got it at the goal line. He's in the end zone. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Jaden Carlson to Blaze Ruffin. It's Blaze's 8th touchdown reception of the year. They connect from 29, and the Bulldogs have the lead. 12-7, extra point to follow.
And you see that a lot of times. You get a big break. Again, Bo Cates with the punt block. Great field position, momentum kind of going to the 3-2-5. Throw it up there, and that's when you have the nice little 6'3", 185 wideout go get it.
And Reberg in for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, and Reberg is up. And it is good. 9:23 left first half. The Bulldogs will play with the lead. It's Wylie 13 and Cooper 7. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
Jaden Carlson to Blaze Ruffin, 29-yard touchdown reception. And that's Blaze's 8th touchdown of the year. And Wylie taking advantage of good starting field position. So here's a kickoff, another short kickoff taken by one of the up men for the Pirates. This time finds a seam out across the 35, close to the 40-yard line. It's Case Robertson on the return this time. Pirates their best starting field position in a while, but they'll trail on the scoreboard. Wylie 13 and Cooper 7. Hodge, you nailed the scoring drive summary that time. One play, 29 yards, 8 seconds.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good job. Didn't even need the calculator on that one.
Nope, not at all. But I'm going to tell you, one of the things that we'll kind of have to see, again, more kickoffs later on. I'll talk about that later on how to cover that.
Pirates 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll stay on the ground with Johnson left side. And Shemaine again into that second line of defenders. Punches across the 45 to the 47. There's 8 more for Johnson. This is where Pirates are going to be effective here. Second down and short, or second down and manageable. Opens up the playbook here, second down and 2.
Yeah, again, we had Cooper Hill was in there, had some contact on Johnson. Not able to wrap him up. And again, Johnson with a big gain there on first down.
Ball's just outside the 46. It's been penalties that have hurt the Pirates each of their last 2 drives. So here's Johnson's stretch play going right, cuts it up at the tackle. He'll have enough for a first down, so he'll get to the midfield stripe. 4 more for Johnson. How many carries is that already tonight, Phil, for Johnson?
12.
12 carries already. He's going to be the workhorse tonight. Pirates will run their first play on plus territory since their touchdown drive, their opening drive of the game. Wylie has won the field position battle thus far. Each of their last 2 drives have started in Cooper field position. Pirates 1st and 10 here right at the 50. Rodriguez, play action, rolls to his right. Being chased by Rodriguez, throws it, missed his receiver. Noah Clark wide open at the 40. Running a kind of a drag route across the field. He was open. Rodriguez missed him.
Yeah, big break by the Bulldogs there. Again, the flat and a deep route was taken care of. But again, responsibility there. Noah Clark wide open. Fortunately missed, threw behind. The pass was thrown behind Clark there by Rodriguez. Big break there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a 10-plus yard completion if they hit it. But overthrown, incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 50. 7:53 left in the first half. Wylie the 13-7 lead. Rodriguez will take the snap back in the belly of Johnson. He's dropped in the backfield. It's Cooper Hill this time coming off the edge. Cooper dropping Cooper for a 2-yard loss. It's 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, 3rd down and 12 here. You got to, again, know where you're supposed to be. Again, you know they need 12 yards for a first down, probably to keep 4th down being a problem. It would be inside the territory, so I think that this is a 4-down opportunity for the Pirates.
Well, we've seen it. They've rolled the dice, lined up for a 4th and 1 on their own 22 earlier. Had a false start penalty and changed their mind. 3rd down and 12 first from their own 48. Rodriguez straight drop, sets up the screen. Gant in the flat. Landry Pate not fooled. He's got him around the ankle. Help comes. DeAndre Rodriguez and Cooper Hill will help make the tackle. It's a gain of 1. It's 4th down 11.
Yeah, great job, Hill, Rodriguez, Pate getting there, and it looked like, Pate was holding on like a little bit of a rodeo. I got him. That's tied up. But again, great job now. I think you've got to have your head on a swivel for a fake if you feel like to change momentum.
It is,
and they stayed in defense.
It is a unique formation here, and Clay Martin's not going to fool around. He'll burn a timeout. As Cooper came out, they broke their huddle. They sent their entire offensive line over to the near sideline. So a unique punt formation, and Clay Martin said, we're not fooling around with this. We're going to take the timeout, and wisely does. 6:39 left in the first half, and Wylie's got the 13-7 lead.
Yeah, and you want to put yourself in a position. You don't want to get caught, not ready and somebody be wide open. So, Coach Martin, I clocked it. I was about 0.3 seconds to get there, get that timeout called. And again, 4th down here for the Pirates, and a great opportunity here for the Bulldogs. It'd be interesting if you're the Pirates. We tried it, not loud. We punt it for a field position here and make the Bulldogs go into the wind. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Darden does here coming out of this timeout called by the Bulldogs.
If you think about it, Wylie, their second field goal drive started inside the Cooper 35. That's almost a gimme 3 points. Their touchdown drive was a 29-yard touchdown pass. 1 completion for 29, and you're in the end zone. So you got back-to-back drives that have started inside the Cooper 35. I think if I'm Chip Darden and the Pirates, from a field position standpoint, let's see if we can flip this thing back. Their punt unit is still out. It's 4th down and 11 right at the 50. And it is a normal punt formation this time. Nobody back deep for the Bulldogs, though. Here's the snap. And it does look like a fake. It's a reverse that's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now thrown out in the flat. It's still alive. The catch is made, and it's enough for a 1st down and more. Going down the sideline is Jathan Caraway. He's down inside the 10 before he steps out of bounds. And the play's going to stand on a reverse pass that the pitch was dropped in the backfield. Caraway the catch. 49 and a Pirate 1st down.
I've got to ask this to – how is there not a lineman downfield on that?
Well, it was a reverse pass, so the call called for a pass. So I'm assuming the offensive lineman, I wasn't watching, but I'm assuming they were still in their area. They were okay.
It was caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Well,
So that negates negates a legal man downfield. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. That was the Pirates on 4th and 11. They got a 1st and goal now at the Wylie 2. Reverse pass that the pitch was dropped, picked up, and then thrown to Caraway. And now a Johnson touchdown. The Pirates are on the board. We're tied at 13 with an extra point to follow.
That's a tough break for the Bulldogs and an enormous break for the Pirates.
Johnson, his 2nd touchdown tonight. The first a receiving touchdown. This a rushing touchdown 2 yards out. And here comes Michael Rodriguez for the extra point. 4th down 11. A reverse pass that's dropped and then kind of shot put it out to the flat, and Caraway turns it to a 49-yard reception. Extra point by Rodriguez is up and good. It's Pirates 14, Bulldogs 13, 6:17 left 1st half. It's Bulldog football. We're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
Hi, I'm country singer Lori Morgan, and when it comes to remodeling my bathroom, I trust Zentex Remodeling Group. As a family-owned and operated business right here in Big Country, Zentex installs bathtubs, showers, and accessibility systems all in as little as one day. Save $999 on your new bath or shower system or 0% interest for 24 months, plus a free Kohler toilet with purchase.
Call 855-4ZENTEX.
13 Pirates. Here is the kickoff. A short kickoff through the hands of Blaze Ruffin. It's free at the 25-yard line, and I think the Pirates have covered it. And they have. Lubbock Cooper gets the turnover. A short kickoff that Blaze Ruffin tried to run up and catch on the run as he was standing at the goal line trying to catch it around the 10. Did not field it cleanly. The Pirate coverage team able to cover it up, and Lubbock Cooper's got it right back at the Wylie 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's where you want the ball to be set at, but going the other way. But again, trying to make a play there. When that ball starts hitting on the turf, it goes a lot of different places. It's not round for sure.
So Pirates right back 1st and 10 on the Wylie 25. They flipped the field and then some with points on the board. We'll recap that drive. After here, 1st and 10. Here comes another reverse. A second pitch. Rodriguez trying to throw one this time. The double reverse pass. It's incomplete in the end zone. Pirate fans want a pass interference. They're not going to get the call. Jordan Lockett, great coverage on the backside. Double reverse pass this time from Rodriguez. And we talked about in the break, when it's desperation, sometimes you go to the bag of tricks or gadget plays, and we've certainly seen that from the Pirates here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's kind of like on Seinfeld. When they go to the back of the invitations, you go back to where all those hidden plays are. That's looked like I wasn't real sure if we were doing the three-man weave right there.
Just don't lick those envelopes. Those will get you in trouble.
That is true.
2nd down and 10, ball on the 25. Rodriguez will take the snap. It's Johnson again. It's Frailing off the edge. Hits him, tackle for loss. Back to the 26. And again, it's 3rd down and double digits here as Frailing another tackle for loss. The Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union scoring drive for the Pirates, a 6-play, 61-yard drive that included a 4th and 11 reverse pass for 49. Shemaine Johnson, the 2-yard touchdown run. Michael Rodriguez, the extra point. Cooper, a 14-13 lead. 3rd down, 11 here. I think it's 4-down territory for the Pirates. They're at the Wylie 26. Rodriguez looks to his left, pump fake. It's a stop and go. It's up for grabs, and Blaze Ruffin redeems himself with an INT in the end zone. And a touchback, and the Bulldogs will have it at the 20-yard line. Little stop and go for Cade Gant. Ruffin not fooled. A jump ball at the goal line, and Blaze wins it. He's got the interception. The Bulldogs have the football back.
Yeah, great job by Blaze. That's what's fun about football. In baseball, you make an error, it may not be hit to you ever again. Right there, opportunity to make a play. Great job by Blaze. Concentration, not biting on the little pump fake. And now the Bulldogs start. Opportunity to go back and get the lead again. We mentioned it earlier. Hadn't won a toss all year. Get the ball to get the ball to start the second half as well.
Cooper Jones will get his first call in the backfield. He is behind Carlskent in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 20. It's on the right hash. Aaron Edwards also in at the tight end spot. Carlskent take the snap. Play action, steps up in the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. Right up the middle between the hashes. Out across the 30, 35. Spun around, spun down. Jaden's first carry tonight. He's got 19 on the Bulldog stat sheet and a Wylie first down.
And a lot of that gets set up by the same misdirection we've been doing with Dylan. You got, Dylan, we were talking about the regalas on the way up here. But again, really great job going to, kind of confusing the Pirates, and really good job by Jaden.
So out to the 39. Motion into the formation. Carlson's going to keep it again. Little zone read. He'll get out across the 40 to the 41. Short gain this time. Good job by the middle linebacker to come up and make that play. That's Corbin Guterslaw, 5'10", 175-pound senior. 2nd down and long 8, we'll call it, just outside the 40-yard line. Clock winds, 4:19, 4:18 left first half. Lubbock Cooper 14, Wylie 13. It's been a great first half of football. 2nd down and 8. Carlskent take the snap, play action again, throw center of the field, nobody home. Try to hit a quick slant. Ruffin and Regala both in the vicinity, but it overthrown a bit, and it's now 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, it kind of brought them along with their defender into that area. A lot of congestion on that route, and now 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Trips receivers to the left. Tied into the right is Edwards. Take the snap. Carlskent with pressure. Scrambling around. He scrambled out to the left. Surveys the field as he tries to set his feet. Now he's tripped up from behind. Great hustle play all the way around. Cooper able to make the sack. It'll go as a loss of 2 as Carlskent just tripped up from behind. A great chase there by Patrick Garcia, the defensive end, who catches Jaden from behind and drops him for a 2-yard loss. It's 4th down and 10. We do see personnel changes. Don't forget Carlskent is the punter as well, so he's still out there. Now 4th down and 10 for Wylie.
Yeah, and I think Jay's trying to catch a little breather before he gets his punt off.
Cooper anticipating punt. Darius Butler is back deep. Good snap, and Jaden will get the punt off. It's a nice punt, low but returnable. Butler will make the catch at the 30, spins off the first but not the second. Bo Cates will drop him in a hurry at the 31. So 3:03 left first half. Cooper the 14-13 lead. Again, we've talked about this district and a lot on the line tonight, not only here but around the rest of the district. Big game tonight in Plainview. Wichita Falls Memorial and Plainview do battle. Paladuro, the district leader at 4-0. They've already solidified a playoff spot. They go for a district championship. They're in Wichita Falls tonight. Paladuro, Wichita Falls Legacy. Cooper Cougs have the night off. They'll take their shot at a district championship next week on the road at PD on Thursday night. There's 1st and 10 at the 30. Handoff Johnson. He spins off the first. He's tackled again after 5. Blake Ortiz will get credit for the stop there, but 5 more for Johnson. 2nd down and 5 at the 35.
You mentioned it. Paladura having their way with Wichita Falls Legacy 28-0 in the second. 14-0 Mavericks over Plainview in the second. And, of course, you mentioned it, Coach Roan and the Cougs hanging out tonight.
Second down and 5 at the 35. Option this time. Rodriguez coming left. Nick Jerpy not fooled. Nicholas Jerpy has a tackle for loss. Trying to run the option coming left. Jerpy off that defensive end, gets to the spot, drops Rodriguez for a 4-yard loss.
Be interesting to see if Coach Darden and the offensive staff for the Pirates decide to run it down to the 2-minute timeout.
It looks like we'll get to that 2-minute timeout before 3rd down and 9. 14-13 Pirates will step aside. We'll have the end of the first half on the other side. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
3rd down and 9. Rodriguez able to keep the play alive after the 2-minute timeout, and he hits Cade Gant in the near flat. That's enough for a 1st down. It's out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16 on, again, a 3rd down and 9. Cooper's done a great job of keeping some drives alive tonight. Clock, though, runs at 1:40. Rodriguez sets up the screen. He's got Johnson in the left flat. Johnson will cross the 50. He'll get to the Wylie 40. Cates another stop. 13 this time in the pass game for Johnson. Pirates starting to pick up the pace a little bit. Still have all 3 timeouts, but 128, 127 to work with. Now at the Bulldog 40-yard line, 1st down and 10. 4 receiver set. Rodriguez straight drop, quick curl, caught. Gant near side, gets out of bounds. The clock will stop. And to the 32, that's 8 more for Gant.
Yeah, Gant kind of just pushed Blaze off a little bit and then settled in and to pick up a really good gain there on 1st down. Now that pace kind of slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, with the clock stopped, they're going to go ahead and huddle up and get the right play call here. 2nd down and 2 from the Bulldog 32. It's on the left hash, trips to the right, the wide side of the field. Handoff, Johnson has the 1st down as he spun around. Nicholas Jerpy playing big tonight. Another tackle on that defensive line. 4 for Johnson. It is enough to move the sticks. New set of downs with 103, 102.
And a big opportunity here for the Bulldogs to get a stop and, again, getting the ball to start the 2nd half.
From the 28, Rodriguez, straight drop, looks to his left. 4-man pressure. Now center of the field, a dive, in and out of the hands and incomplete. Wyatt Hare, the H-back or tight end coming across the middle, was open but could not haul it in. Stops the clock with 47 seconds left. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Be sure to stay with us here at halftime. We'll have the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. You'll see the In-Tune Music and Sound Pure Gold Band halftime show performance, the Wylie Bells and the Pure Gold Band. We'll have that here at halftime here from Pirates Stadium in Woodrow. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Rodriguez gets rid of it in a hurry. Near side, that's Clark. Clark with a block. Gets inside the 25. And timeout called here as he's forward progress has stopped at the 23. So 5 on the catch. Quick timeout from Coach Darden. 3rd down and 5 with 39 seconds left at the Bulldog 23. I don't know the range of field goal kicker Michael Rodriguez, but starting to get into conversation of field goal, and you're looking at about a 40-yarder right now.
And you're looking at 3rd and 5 and kind of may dictate how comfortable you feel about the field goal kicker and Rodriguez on what you do here on this play. Again, they have 2 timeouts left, so you still can run a draw. You could run those things if you want to.
Well, this is where you'd love to see another one of those tackle for losses coming off the edge or get pressure on Rodriguez. Just take really that field goal conversation out of play and then make
a play.
Yeah, and then your percentages of 4th and longer obviously go down. That's ideal here for the Bulldogs.
And you want to talk about a game of 2 quarters. That first quarter flew, and then the second quarter's kind of, because with the scoring that's taking place and the drives that have happened, it's been very interesting, 2 different quarters.
3rd down and 5. Cooper at the Wylie 23. 39 seconds left in the half. Rodriguez, he's going to roll the pocket to his right. Throw out pattern. It is caught, and it is enough for a first down. Gant again, another catch. Jordan Lockett was in great position, just couldn't knock it down. It's a gain of 8. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Pirates will go quick as the clock runs under 30 seconds. Low snap for Rodriguez. Picks it up off the turf. Throws center of the field, incomplete. Johnson out of the backfield, the intended receiver. Cates in coverage. 21 seconds left here in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the 15.
Really good job by Bo, kind of putting that hand in a position that doesn't bring interference in the way. Slaps the ball down. Really nice play by Bo Cates. And again, maybe a bit of a break for the Pirates here. Stops the clock. And now it'll be interesting to see what kind of pressure they have. Again, still plenty of timeouts. Even though there's 21 seconds left, still 2 timeouts in Coach Darden's pocket.
Yeah, they've still got 2, 3, 4 plays they can use here with 21 seconds left and 2 timeouts. 2nd and 10 from the Wylie 15. It's on the right hash. Motion across the formation. That's Clark. Rodriguez straight drop. Here comes pressure. Rodriguez steps away from it. Scrambles out to his left. Flags fly. He throws in the end zone. Gant comes up empty on a dive. It's incomplete. Flags in the area of holding. Matt Cates, defensive coordinator, brought pressure, and a lot of it. Rodriguez was able to escape it, but courtesy of the holding. I think Clay Martin will take this because you'd rather have the yardage mark off with the amount of time left. And that is the call. So still 2nd down, but now Cooper at the Wylie 25 and only 13 seconds to work with. See, Julius Lane has come in on the defensive line. That might be a first time we've seen Julius on the defensive side.
And again, in our 4 years of covering him, that's something he's been doing before. But again, I think it might have be the first time this year. See if Coach Cates puts pressure on Rodriguez.
2nd down and 20 from the Wylie 25. 13 seconds left in the half. Rodriguez straight drop, 3-man pressure. Steps up in it, throws it out, caught near side and out of bounds at the 11-yard line. That's a 14-yard catch to number 1, Noah Clark. 6 seconds left. You're looking at maybe a fade pattern to the end zone here. That's about your only play call with 6 seconds left.
But I also think you find out what they want to do in that you can throw something quick, but it's got to be quick. And understand that this is where situational football, when you work on these things in practice.
Rodriguez has got to get rid of it here. And a timeout here called by Wylie. They want to talk about this and probably the same thing. Hey, there's only 6 seconds left. There's only so many things you can do with 6 seconds.
And you got to talk fast because we get through commercials quick, but you get there and say, okay, 1, they can throw it up to you, knock it down. 2, if they throw something quick, wrap up, hold on, tackle them in bounds. Yes, Pirates have another timeout, but still hold them, wrap them up, all those things. Because really that's what you got. I mean, you got to throw it quick. Even if you throw a quick slant that we've talked about.
Boy, to me, right now you're looking at a 28-yard field goal. I'm throwing to the end zone here. 5 more yards on a field goal attempt doesn't help me.
Exactly.
So to me, if I'm Cooper, I'm throwing to the end zone.
Right.
So if I'm Wylie defense, I'll let you catch something short with the opportunity.
Wrap up and hold on.
With the opportunity, we're going to run 6 seconds off. You're not even going to get a field goal attempt. So the only option I'm thinking is something thrown into the end zone here for the Pirates.
It wouldn't surprise me if Darden's not over here by this sideline guy ready to call anything if needed.
So from the Wylie 11 with 6 seconds left, 3rd down and 6. Rodriguez will take a look over to the sideline, and Coach Darden's going to go ahead and call a timeout. And they'll go ahead and make the personnel changes. They're not going to risk the opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah,
wanted to see the defensive alignment from the Bulldogs. They didn't get what they wanted. They'll go ahead and attempt the field goal.
And that's when, as coaches, it goes real quick to a chess match. All right, we'll see what you got. We've got a timeout. We can't take them with us. And now it looks like they might go ahead and kick that field goal. And 17-13, didn't know anybody had that in their playbook.
I love the chess match there, though. Hey, but again, I don't throw anything in the field of play because there's too much risk of running 6 seconds off the clock. I'm throwing to the end zone, or I'm not doing anything else. And Coach Darden has made that decision. He calls the timeout. Rodriguez is out to try a 28-yard field goal attempt.
Now, we've seen some razzle-dazzle, but I don't think this would be a time to do it. But you got to have your head on a swivel.
T is down on the left hash at the 18-yard line. 28-yard field goal attempt. The snap is back. The hold is down. Rodriguez's kick is blocked. It's blocked, and it's loose, and it's picked up. And returned out across the 25. That's it, but the field goal is blocked. The final 6 seconds run off the clock. Huge momentum break for the Wylie Bulldogs to end this first half of play. As the field goal is no good, our halftime score, Lubbock Cooper 14 and Wylie 13. We will step aside. We'll get you into the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show with Dustin Tatro. We'll get you the Pure Gold Band halftime show performance with the Wylie Bells as well. This is Bulldog Football. We're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
For over 30 years, Lawrence.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Folks, frankly speaking, I was pretty nervous about buying my first ride. It felt like trying to fold a fitted sheet. Confusing and slightly terrifying. But with ATFCU's first-time auto buyer program, it's as easy as just throwing the sheet away. With great rates and free gap protection, ATFCU has me riding in style.
Get on track with the first-time auto buyer program at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Visit AbileneTeachersFCU.org for more information. All loans subject to credit union approval. Limitations apply. Equal opportunity lender.
Tall halftime show here in Southside Lubbock Cooper, and we are bringing our 13th line of the Wylie Bulldogs, the Bells, onto the field. Now I'm Dustin Tatro. A reminder, this year's officers for the Bells: Captain is Kennedy Hansen, First Lieutenant Grace Putnam, Lieutenants Lacey Downing, Addie Haney, and Lindley Wallace. On the social side of things, President Taylor Turney, Social Vice President Jaylee Mueller, Social Chair Michaela Monroe, and they are representing us now. Let's join in.
Start on Abilene Restaurant.
While we wait for the sponsor reads, I was just handed this, an update on volleyball. We'll be talking about Coach Shea in just a few moments. They are district champions and moving on in playoffs. They have beaten Coronado in 3. Their record is 33-7. Time and place on the next game to be announced, but it's El Paso del Valle. Tennis, congratulations on a journey to the state tournament next week. And girls basketball has a scrimmage tomorrow. It is at home in the Wylie High School gymnasium. Band performances at halftime brought to you by Intune Music and Sound. Mission statement of Intune Music and Sound is service, and at Intune, that means providing a real service to the customer, helping you find the best answer to your unique situation. Stop by Intune and Music and Sound in Abilene tomorrow on Grape, right across from Abilene Fire Station 1. We'll share with you about what the band is doing. A absolutely huge and very long day for your Wylie Pure Gold Band in Andrews tomorrow. More on that coming up after the Bells performance.
The bell of the week is Tennessee Eagle. The Wylie varsity bells are with the direction of the winners and will be performing a field streamer routine to a Halloween classic tonight. Feel free to sing along.
Oh, buddy, did you get any candy tonight? Did you get candy?
Dancing for the home crowd here at First United Park, your Wylie High School Bells to a Ray Parker Jr. Classic from the film Ghostbusters. Of course, it is Halloween. You heard one of our home fans asking a kid, hey, did you get any candy? Well, maybe they did, but I haven't yet. I'm Dustin Tatro, Lawrence Hall, driving you in and out of our halftime show, recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer in the Abilene Reporter News for over 2 decades. We're moving into the Pure Gold Band performance now. It is a huge day for your Pure Gold Band tomorrow as they spend the night here and travel on to Andrews. I'm looking at the schedule that was sent to me, waking up in the 5 o'clock hour tomorrow and expected not to return home to Abilene until around 2 o'clock Sunday morning. That is because they're going to participate in the area marching contest in another bid to make it to the state marching contest at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Areas tomorrow, their preliminary performance is at 9 o'clock. Pure Gold Band's show this year, Into the Unknown, as we maybe not celebrate, but look into and contemplate those different things around us, journeys into darkness and well, into the unknown. If you do want to head out to area tomorrow, well, you're about a 2.5, 3 hour drive to Andrews, Texas, Mustang Bowl. Again, your Pure Gold Band performs their preliminary for UIL Area Marching 2025 at around 9 o'clock in the morning. We join in the band for their performance here at Lubbock for halftime. with a show that just gets more polished and better every time I see it. Into the Unknown, your Wylie Pure Gold Band, coming to you tonight live from Highway 87 in Woodrow Row, South Lubbock, Lubbock Cooper's First United Park. They will be spending the night and getting up very, very early in the morning, and the itinerary actually says 5 a.m. Untaped doors. Remember the taped doors on your school trips? They'll be headed down to Andrews and doing a 9:45 preliminary performance at Andrews Mustang Bowl tomorrow. If they make finals, the finals round is tomorrow evening at 7. So it will be a very, very late arrival back in Abilene for them. You know anyone in the band, you have any friends that have kids in the band, be sure you support them in all you can. They will need all the encouragement they get tomorrow. A couple of other 2005 Andrews High School alumni that are Wylie parents, and their kids are graduating high school now. But I can't ever imagine when we were Mustangs that we would ever be hosting area marching contest in that facility. Best of luck, Pure Gold Band tomorrow. And we don't do luck, we do preparation, and they have done a phenomenal job of that. Visiting before halftime with Mr. Dave Allman, the band's announcer this year, we have decided mutually that the section of the week for the Pure Gold Band is the basses. In other words, tubas, or more correctly in the marching band, sousaphones. The pyramid, the foundation of that mighty Pure Gold Band sound, and we have 7 awesome ones. As the Lubbock Cooper Pirate Band gets ready to take the field, a few things we'd like to mention to you. First of all, tomorrow is the big Wylie Ag Boosters fundraiser tomorrow, the 4th Annual Champions Bash. There may still be limited tickets available. Get with a Wylie Ag Booster member. You can find them on the Wylie Ag Boosters Abilene TX Facebook. That is at Potosi Live with Grammy Award-winning Texas and mainstream country artist Rick Trevino. WylieAgBoosters.com for more information about the things they do. In just a few minutes, we're going to have a great feature of Wylie High School volleyball player Kiki Bolden, produced by our own Wylie AV sophomore Mia Mundell. That is coming up in just a few minutes. A few things that we want to mention that we had this week. We had a fantastic first meeting of the Wylie CTE, that's Career and Technical Education Advisory Council, in the cafeteria Monday evening. Your Wylie Culinary Arts students prepared a great pasta, salad, and fruit dinner for that. And we got to visit with other people in the community. I'm representing the AV interest as a broadcast operator, and it's cool to see some of the great things we're going to be able to put together to get those kids real-world insight, real-world experiences. In fact, today, the students that made the journey with us to do the broadcast, we stopped off at an actual radio transmitter site. In fact, one of the ones the game is being broadcast on, and they got to see what happens to the audio once it gets to the tower and on its way to you. We have a special invitation from Steve Orr, co-host of the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show, which comes to you on the Raider after the Wylie games, to bring our students to their studio in Lubbock, and our own AV people will be able to catch that and see the kind of frantic but organized effort it takes to put on a fast-paced Friday night football show to nearly 100 affiliates live across all of West Texas. So we're grateful for those opportunities for them. We'd like to say thank you to the Development Corporation of Abilene for helping get our Wylie Ag Welding Department a brand new forklift. If you've ever been around a welding shop, you know it takes some manpower and muscle to move those things around. So thank you from the Ag Department, and especially the welding program, to Development Corporation of Abilene. We'll get to that one in just a minute. Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union has announced their October Student Athletes of the Month, as it is the final day of October. Here they are for volleyball: Kinley Collier; football, Devin Collum; from the tennis team, Stephen Cowling; another football, Gerardo Duarte; Maya Fierro for cross country; and Hope Willis for tennis. Your Wylie High School Student Athletes of the Month with Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Finally, this is supposedly the last day to order this, and I wish I had known. Wylie PTO has their annual Christmas ornaments, Wylie 2025 to 2026 Christmas ornaments. They're $15. It goes to help the PTO, and it says the deadline to order is October 31st. You might check into this. You can go to wileybulldogs.org and click, and there's a QR code you can order. Technically, it is still October 31st, so worth a try. They will be delivered out to school campuses the week of November 17th. We're going to take a quick break and check in with some of those great sponsors that make Wylie Bulldog football possible for you on the Sports Network and 106.3 The Raider, as we are in the middle of our Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. Driving you in and out of halftime, it is Lawrence Hall Chevrolet of Abilene.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections.
We are taking a moment to highlight our Wylie volleyball program. Again, it's amazing to say this. District champion Wylie High School volleyball. And again, tonight they beat Coronado in 3 for a 33-7 record on the season. This is a relatively new feature. Raising Cane's and the Texas High School Coaches Association present Coach of the Week. For this week, it is none other than Wylie High School volleyball head coach Shay Cox. Again, an 8-0 district run for that championship. Amy Powell was her nominator and said Coach Cox remains focused, calm, and steadfast. Always positive, always encouraging. She maintains great relationships with her players and has built a winning culture. And here you go. This is the part that's most important, based on shared values. Now, we also would love to feature one of the players from Wylie High School varsity volleyball. It's a package prepared by AV's own sophomore, Mia Mundell. This is introducing Kiki Bolden. We're in the middle of our Lawrence Hall halftime show here at Lubbock Cooper.
My name is Kiki. I'm a sophomore at Wylie, and my main sport is volleyball.
Boom, Kiki! What position do you play in volleyball?
I'm an outside hitter.
How many years have you played?
I think I've been playing for 6 or 7 years.
Were you always an outside hitter?
No, I was a middle hitter for 3 years, and then I apparently wasn't tall enough, so I got moved out to be outside hitter.
What are your thoughts of playing varsity as a freshman last year? How was that?
I would say it was like a little nerve-wracking because of me starting as a freshman. It was just like a lot of pressure on me because I just didn't want to like mess up and like make a fool of myself. But like towards like the end of the season, I just felt like it was really fun.
Do you have a favorite person on the team, and like why?
Favorite person? I would probably say Avery LaCroix, just cause like she's our only senior, and like I just like really love her so much, and I'm so grateful for her. And her being like the only senior, like it makes me sad because like last year, like we had 8 seniors last year, but like now like it's just like it just feels different.
Why did you choose volleyball as your main sport?
Well, my main sport was actually soccer for like a really long time, and then my mom, I really look up to my mom, and so then she got me going to like all these like camps and stuff, and so I was like, wait, volleyball was actually pretty fun. So yeah.
Have you played on any club teams?
Yes, I used to play with KCV here in Abilene, and then I now play with Peak volleyball outside of like Fort Worth area.
Do you have any major achievements? Or obviously you do, but like what are your major achievements?
My major achievements is probably winning nationals last year, so that was really fun.
Where was this nationals?
It was in Dallas.
For a peak?
Yes.
How often do you fly out for volleyball?
Oh gosh,
I remember you missed school a lot last year.
Yeah, last year I would like literally I'd have like tournaments out of state like every weekend. And like I think I had 3 tournaments in a row that I had to be gone, and they were all out of state.
Yeah.
And so I would miss like Friday and then would come back Sunday night. I think the latest I was in Nevada for a volleyball tournament, and I didn't get home until like 3 a.m. And then we had STAR testing the next day.
I would not come to school.
Nope.
Literally. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
What do you do outside of school besides volleyball?
Usually I just hang out with friends and either sleep or whatever. Basically lazy if I'm not doing volleyball.
What are your plans for college?
My plans for college is definitely playing like college volleyball. I definitely want to go to like a big college. Not committed yet, but.
Do you have any specific schools that you're looking at?
The specific school that I'm really looking at so far is Florida, but that's probably like my main college right now. But yeah.
Who is your main inspiration?
I would say my mom, just because I've just been with her for so long, and I just really look up to her. So.
What's your pregame playlist?
I listen to like a lot of stuff, but like the main person I usually listen to like actually like hype me up is probably Lil Baby.
that is real. That is
like
real.
It's just like a hype song. But I do have a playlist on Spotify I listen to a lot. But my like go-to person is probably Lil Baby.
Do you have a favorite song by him?
No, I really don't. I like listen to like a lot of his songs, and I'm just like
all of it.
They're just a banger. They're just bangers. But yeah, I want to shout out to probably Coach Reed because I love her and she's my girl. But even though she's my coach, but like still.
That's your girl.
Yep. Thank you. I'm Kiki Bolden. There you go.
Kiki, songs wouldn't be worth listening to if they weren't bangers. And if you weren't watching, if you're listening by radio, her favorite scripture just popped up at the end of the screen there, Psalm 46:5. That prepared for you by our own Mia Mundell, highlighting Wylie High School volleyball varsity member as a sophomore, Kiki Bolden. Well, Caleb, one of our production crew with us tonight, we're going to get a chance to do something really educational and fun. We're going to head into Lubbock and check out the studios of the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show while they're live to something like 80 stations across West Texas. I know you're excited about that.
I'm extremely excited. It's also really cool to be able to see these behind-the-scenes games, how these radio stations work, especially with such a big radio program broadcasting over across the state. Again, like you said, over 80 stations across the state. Really cool getting to see behind the scenes. I'm a big sports radio guy. It's a dream I've had wanted for a while. I commentate volleyball. I am here tonight in football. But I think it'd be a wonderful time being able to see these radio stations behind the works and just really to get to feel like how it all, like again, how it works behind the scenes.
I need to get you on the ticket one of these days is what we need to do. Wylie Bulldogs starting to appear, getting into the tunnel as halftime wraps up. Caleb, we do want to once again remind people about the big day for the Pure Gold Band tomorrow in Andrews, 9:45 for the preliminary performance. Finals, 7 o'clock in the evening if they advance. They are trying to get to the Alamo Dome.
Yeah, Alamo Dome. State, I mean, getting the Pure Gold Band to state will be insane, especially for the Pure Gold Band being just a great band program for many, many years. It would be definitely something they deserve.
Oh, they have a heck of a show this year and executing it very well. They're coming back on the field. Again, contest tomorrow for our 5A. 4A is in Abilene at Shotwell. And congratulations last week to the Bangs Dragon Band and the Cisco Lobos Band that also advanced to state. Our own Pure Gold folks trying to join them. We'll be right back just in a minute as our Lawrence Hall halftime show wraps up and we get Hodge and Andy back on the mic for the second half of this game.
It'll be awesome to hear them.
Whether an organized team sport or walk around your neighborhood, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, Action Sports Medicine, and Action Physical Therapy understand the importance of keeping your family moving. From diagnosis to recovery, our team of physicians, orthopedic surgeons, and physical therapists provide personalized care for sports injuries, joint pain, and more. With state-of-the-art technology and more than 40 years of experience, our team will get you back to what keeps you moving.
Folks, frankly speaking, I was pretty nervous about buying my first ride. It felt like trying to fold a fitted sheet. Confusing and slightly terrifying. But with ATFCU's first-time auto buyer program, it's as easy as just throwing the sheet away. With great rates and free gap protection, ATFCU has me riding in style.
Get on track with the first-time auto buyer program at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Visit AbileneTeachersFCU.org for more information. All loans subject to credit union approval. Limitations apply. Equal opportunity lender.
And welcome you back in here to Wylie Bulldog football. We'll get ready to start the second half. Again, special thanks to Lawrence Hall Chevrolet and Intune Music and Sound carrying us through halftime. And we echo the good luck to the Wylie Pure Gold Band tomorrow at the area marching contest in Andrews. Kyle McDonald and company. Another great performance here in Woodrow tonight. We wish more of the same tomorrow. 14-13, Lubbock Cooper leads Wylie. The Bulldogs won the toss. First time in 9 games they've won the toss, deferred here to the second half, so they will get the football to start. We'll move south to north, a little bit of breeze at their back here in quarter number 3. As here is the kickoff. It's a chance for Ruffin to get up underneath it. Actually, Regala will make the catch at the 15. He'll get to the far sideline and clothesline at the 20-yard line. Big hit on Dylan Regala. It was kind of a high pop fly as Ruff and Regala came together at the 15. Regala made the catch and then paid for it at the 20. But Hodge, the Bulldogs have the football down by 1. Good first half there. Now got to put some points on the board here and get on the top side of this thing.
Yeah, a really good way to end the first half with a blocked field goal there at the end. And now with field position here, really great job by Dylan securing that after the big hit. But now you get the ball, find a way, momentum kind of going your way, build off of that blocked field goal, and see what you can do here to start this second half.
They'll start on the 21. They'll start on the right hash. Trips receivers here to the left. Julius Lane in at the running back spot. Motion across the formation. That's Blake Frailing. It's Carlskin spins in the pocket, now scrambles out to his left. Has room to run if he wants. He's going to air it out deep down the field. A leap at the sideline. Blaze Ruffin around the 50, but that ball thrown too wide and out of bounds. Blaze can't make the catch. Incomplete pass, second down at 10.
Yeah, Jaden rolling out there really had a lot of turf in front of him. When you have enough confidence that you've had in a guy like Blaze all year long, just kind of sailed on him a little bit out of bounds.
Bulldogs had 127 yards of offense there in that first half. The touchdown, the 29-yard reception to Blaze Ruffin that came early in the second quarter. Wylie scored 13 points, sandwiched around 2 Cooper touchdowns to start and to finish. There's a quick throw out in the right flat. Regala will make another catch. Dylan spun around at the 29. Check that, the 25. Give him 4 on that play. Third down, a long 6 here. Dylan's been active tonight. Dylan, his 5th catch. That brings up 3rd down. 5 catches for 75 for Dylan. 3rd down, a long 6, almost 7. Empty backfield. Carlskin scrambles out to his right. He's got Ruff in center of the field. Blaze has the catch at the 50. It takes an ankle tackle inside the 44 to bring him down. Inside the 45 to bring him down. It's a gain of 31 and a Bulldog first down.
Yeah, really great job. Jaden rolls out, settles in, sets his feet, big throw there, and a nice go up and get by Blaze.
So now at the Cooper 44. Carlson straight drop again. Pressure off the edge. Gets away from it. Scrambles to his right. He'll tuck it and run. Far sideline. A flag has come out as Jaden pushed out of bounds inside the 40. This in the area of a potential hold on the outside by the Bulldogs. It allowed Jaden to get out to the outside. It's 7 if it stands. The officials are having a conversation to discuss.
Possible receiver trying to help out down the way.
Yeah, I think so. And if it's a spot foul, it won't be a full 10 as far as from the original line of scrimmage. It's a call from our white hat, Kelly Robinson. Actually, they're going to call this, marking this off on Lubbock Cooper. So defensive holding. And Phil, does the play stand plus 10? Is that accurate?
Yeah, so yes, they went from the end of the run, gave them 10, but I think the correct walk-off would have been from the original line of scrimmage.
So 8 on the play and then a 10-yard mark-off. Bulldogs at the 28-yard line. First down and 10. They're on the right hash. Carlson handoff to Lane this time and finds some room up the middle. 15-10. Julius trying to get to the end zone, and he will. Julius Lane, a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Straight dive up the middle. Julius for 28, his 12th touchdown of the year. Bulldogs back on top, 19-14, extra point to follow. Looks like Bulldogs will chase a point here, go for 2.
Yeah, try to make it a 7-point game. Good call here. We talked earlier being able to run the football, and what a great start right there with Julius Lane.
Carlson up under the center now. He'll set his formation strong right. Now jump back in the shotgun formation. Motion across the formation. That's Ruffin. Carlson roll the pocket to his right, throw back to the left, and he has pressure. Now he's scrambling, trying to make something out of it. Trying to get to the goal line. He won't get there. Wanted to throw a throwback to Aaron Edwards, the tight end, but could not get there. 2-point conversion is no good. But nonetheless, the Bulldogs on top. 10:59 left in the third. It's Wylie 19, Cooper 14. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. The Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider. Julius Lane, 28-yard touchdown run. The Bulldogs back on top at 19-14. Here's the Reberg kickoff. It's taken by Gant at the 1-yard line. He's coming up the right side. He's to the right numbers, 20 and out of bounds at about the 24. Bulldogs play with the lead. The Julius Lane 28-yard touchdown run. 5 plays, 79 yards, 101 off of the clock. Julius, his 12th touchdown of the year. Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union scoring drive summary. Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union, member-owned, community-focused, full-service financial institution serving Abilene and the Big Country since 1955. They'll put it on the 25 for the Pirate offense to start here. First down and 10. On the right hash for Rodriguez. They'll start on the ground with Johnson. He was the workhorse. It's Nick Jerpy again off that defensive line to make the tackle. We were talking at halftime. We think Nick got the block on the field goal there on the last play of the first half. He had a great first half. He starts here with another tackle on, starts the second.
Yeah, really great job trying to free yourself up. You mentioned the right side of the offensive line for the Pirates, kind of their strength. And again, Jerpy doing a really good job freeing himself up, makes a big play there for just a short game for the Pirates.
Cooper at 218 yards of offense there in that first half. Majority of that through the air. They'll stay on the ground again. Johnson almost had it stripped out. downs. Cooper Hill had his hand all over that football. Johnson able to hold on. It's a gain of 3. It's quickly third down. Third down and 5. Pirates from their own 30.
And they've really liked doing some misdirection, setting up pass plays, leaking receivers out, tight ends out. We'll see what they do here on third down and about 5.
3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield this time, Johnson and Gant. 2 receivers split out to the left, tight end to the right. On 3rd and 5, Rodriguez going to roll the pocket to his left. Pate giving pressure, and Landry's got him. Rodriguez throws it up for grabs. A dangerous pass. Falls incomplete. The officials looking to see if it's intentional grounding. I don't think it will be, but 14 had 14 wrapped up. Pate had Rodriguez. Forces the incomplete pass. It's 4th down and 5.
Yeah, great pressure. We talked about that at the beginning of the telecast about how Pate does a really good job putting pressure. And again, that right there is a coverage, almost throwaway sack there, all in one. And Rodriguez is really fortunate that didn't go the other way for a pick 6.
That's a dangerous throw from a third-year starting quarterback. Does hit the green turf, falls incomplete. Now here is the punt whistle, though, prior to. And a false start here on the Pirates will push it back to 4th and 10. I only wonder here, Hodge, it's still plenty of football left, but Cooper's playoff fate is on the line tonight. Again, an open date next week. This is it for their regular season, and a loss eliminates them from the playoffs. And actually, are they going to call this on Wylie? They sure are. Phil, any explanation?
Well, the signal that the umpire sent to the white hat was false start. What I think he's saying is disconcerting signals, which caused the offensive line to jump. Now they're going to, looks like, give a sideline warning.
Unsportsmanlike.
No, yeah. Go ahead, Andy.
Yep.
Yeah, there's your unsportsmanlike on the Bulldogs. I think a few words were said out in the middle of the field that probably you wouldn't write on a Christmas card. And that'll cost the Bulldogs 15 more.
Okay, what I'm wondering is, all right, so Phil, and I didn't catch the number, we had a guy kind of come toward the line to maybe create that false start. I don't know if they said something, if they gave a cadence or what, but then you do this and it doesn't help your cause. Now you got to get ready.
Exactly.
So with that said, we thought a false start, but it was a dead ball offside penalty or a call on the Bulldogs that gives an automatic first down. Now Rodriguez is going to go for it all. Post pattern. He's got Gant in and out and back in the hands. He's got it. And it's a Cooper Pirate touchdown. So the Pirates tonight have scored on a 4th down and 4. They had a trick play on a 4th down and 11 that works. And now a 5-yard penalty on 4th and 5 that keeps the drive alive. And Gant, the 50-yard touchdown reception.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who was the DB on that side. Again, great concentration by Gant. But again, you talk about the 5-yard penalty, tacked on another 15, and now the missed extra point.
Yep, 20-19, and now Cooper will chase the point, try to get up by 3.
And we know a Reberg in the game, you've got to do that.
Reberg already 2 field goals tonight. 2-point conversion here for the Pirates. Motion across the formation. Rodriguez, play action, wants to roll to his right. He'll throw it in the flat. Nobody there. Good pressure off the edge. Cooper Hill, a big shot on Rodriguez. Pass is incomplete. So 9:20 left here in the third quarter. It's Cooper 20, Wylie 19. Bulldog football, we're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
The best tailgates start with the best beef. And the best beef starts with United Supermarkets. United Supermarkets, where we do beef the best.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Back and forth we go. The Pirates a touchdown as Cade Gant, the 50-yard touchdown reception. Lubbock Cooper 20, Wylie 19. 9:20 left here in the third quarter. As here comes the kickoff. It's a shorter kickoff. Running up underneath it again is Regala at the 20-yard line. He'll come to the near hash. He's got the 30. He's got a seam. He's down the near sideline. It's a foot race. Dylan to the 30. He's to the 20. Nobody's going to catch him. Dylan Regala, 80-yard touchdown return on the kickoff, and the Bulldogs have the lead right back. 25-20, extra point to follow.
That's how you answer. That's how you answer. Here you go, Caleb. You want a little fist bump? I'll give you a little fist bump there, buddy. That's how you answer. And again, now, Coach Martin pointing. Now 25-20.
I think you're going to go for two here again to try to get up by 7. Dylan Regala, somebody needs to tell other teams not to kick to that guy. Caught it on the run. He got to the left hash, found a seam and open space for Dylan. You might as well forget it. 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. It is the second kickoff return for a touchdown for the Bulldogs this year. Had one last game out against Wichita Falls Memorial. Blaze Ruffin did it that night.
Play clock now at 15. Such a great execution. I'll talk about that at the break here, but 15 coming in. Under 10 here for going for 2.
It's the box set. 2-point conversion. Going to go the power play. It's Cooper Jones off the right side. Cooper pushing forward. Pile is short of the goal line. It's no good. So 25-20 Bulldogs. 9:06 left. I'll let you finish that thought after the Dylan Regala kickoff return.
Yeah, just such a great job on the kickoff return. You know, you've got your head looking for that. There's so many opportunities. You know, you see those things come back. Great execution by the whole special teams group there, Coach Lucas, because great execution. Just like the offensive line, you don't make that score without the great execution of your other 10 guys, and a really great job by Dylan. Now another failed 2-point conversion, but again, now the Bulldogs with a 25-20 lead. Get another stop here. Man, it's a barn burner.
If you're just tuning in and wonder why Wylie's having to chase that point, they have 2 Noah Reberg field goals in the first half. So we were 14-13 at the half. 2 touchdowns for Cooper, a touchdown, 2 field goals for Wylie. So that's why the Bulldogs are chasing this point here with 2-point conversion opportunities. Back on top at 25-20. 3 touchdowns in the first 3 minutes here of the second half. Still 9:06 left in the third quarter. And Reberg will kick it off again. You'd think there are playoff spots on the line tonight, the way these two are playing, huh?
Oh, no doubt. And some of their last game of their life, maybe, as a Pirate.
Reberg here is the kickoff. It's a low line drive kickoff to the near pylon. It will go out of bounds prior to the pylon. Kick out of bounds, and Cooper will start at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Noah kind of a little frustrated about that, hoping to kind of get it, maybe eliminate any kind of return. Just didn't get a good bounce there on that. But again, Noah's been big tonight. They're going to ask him to kick it again.
Well, they want the Gant kickoff return. So instead of having it at the 30, Cooper will elect to take the 5-yard penalty and have Reberg kick it again.
To me, I understand that. And again, I don't know what hindsight's going to be here when it's 2020 in a minute. But now it's an opportunity. Now, Noah, just boom it.
Yeah, Noah can still kick this out of the back of the end zone. Gant and Clark have come up now standing at the 10. Noah has it teed up now at the 35. And here's a short kick, a fair catch called for and made. Tried the pooch kick on the far side, and the fair catch called for and made. It's Jathan Caraway outside the 40-yard line. Pirates will start on their own 42.
Yeah, good field position here for the Bulldogs, or for the Pirates. Maybe trying to catch him off guard a little bit, kind of hung in the air.
See if you can get the up man who's not as good as catching the football, maybe to drop one for you, but Caraway able to corral it on the fair catch. 1st and 10 Pirates on their own 42. It's on the left hash. It's a handoff in the backfield. It's Caraway. Stretch play coming right. Has a block, has the outside, has the 50, has a first down. Johnson and Lockett finally bring him down, but it's a gain of 12 for Caraway.
First down.
And to finish the thought I was making earlier on that fourth down play, you wonder if Cooper's going to start to tighten up a little bit, knowing that their season's on the line. How well will they execute here down the stretch? Gain of 12 to start this drive. First and 10 at the Wylie 46. Take the snap, same play. Caraway bouncing right, not as big of a hole this time. He will get inside the 45. Bo Cates from behind brings him down. Lockett's there. It's part of the tackle. DeAndre Rodriguez, too. It's a gain of 5. It's second down and 5. Again, the Pirates need a win tonight. If Wylie were to beat Cooper, the Pirates are eliminated from the playoffs. Wylie's not eliminated tonight, but are at the mercy of help next week if they were to fall to the Pirates here tonight. Second down and 5. Cooper at the Wylie 41. It's on the right hash. Play action this time. Rodriguez, quick slant. Caught far side. That's Clark. Clark's down inside the 30. He's got it to the 27. It's 14 for Clark. Again, play action slant. Villegas was able to get there in a hurry, but it's a gain of 14.
Yeah, being able to get some separation there. Villegas making the tackle. Just, again, quick little slant and have some substitutions there on the defensive side.
Pirates trying to go quick here as Wylie makes the defensive substitutions there in the secondary. First and 10 at the 27. Take the snap. Johnson, stretch play off right tackle. Has a seam. 25-20, 15. He's down inside the 10. Lockett again out of the secondary, having to bring him down. It's at the 8-yard line. It's 19 more for Johnson. It's first down and goal.
Yeah, again, had a lot of personnel changes there by the Bulldogs on the defensive side. And again, Johnson, just a big run right there. Now the Bulldogs deep in their own territory here, having to tighten up. They've liked the throwback across.
First down and goal. They'll set up with a tight end to the left, H-back to the left. Johnson is behind Rodriguez. Now they'll shift the strength of the formation to the right. First and goal from the 8. Johnson off right guard. Huge hole. He'll walk in the end zone. It's a Pirate touchdown. Shemaine Johnson, his third touchdown tonight. His second one rushing. Back and forth we go. Cooper back on top, 26-25. Would only guess they'll go for 2. There's a late flag.
Nullify the touchdown.
No, sorry, I did not see that. I had turned away, did not see the flag. Negate the 8-yard touchdown run. So still 25-20 on the scoreboard. Now first and goal. They've put it on the 12, so a spot foul down inside the 5. The original line of scrimmage was the 8. Spot foul is wherever the holding takes place minus 10, so they've put it on the 12. First and goal from the 12. 6:35 left in the third. Wylie the 25-20 lead. Rodriguez give it to Johnson off the left guard this time. He's down inside the 10. He's to the 5. 7 for Johnson. Second and goal from the 5.
Yeah, and again, the Bulldogs having a hard time controlling the line of scrimmage. Johnson been able to hit the hole pretty quick.
Again, the strength of this offensive line for Cooper's the right side of this offensive line. Blaze Douglas at right tackle, 6'4", 300. That's where they had their success versus Memorial last week. Second and goal from the 5. Strong right formation this time with tight end. Handoff, right side. Johnson. He's got 2. It's third down and goal from the 3. I can only guess you're going to see a pretty similar play here over the course of the next 2.
Yeah, lineman, extra lineman coming in.
Rodriguez coming out. You're about to see Wildcat. Blake Moore has come in. Blake is listed as starting safety on defense, but he's come in here on what looks like a jumbo package Wildcat set. Third down and goal, Pirates at the Wylie 2. Take the snap. Moore, quarterback, bouncing to the left. He will find the black turf. It's a touchdown. Blake Moore from 2 yards out. And it's Cooper 26, Wylie 25.
With a 2-point conversion to follow.
2-point conversion on the way. Back and forth we go. Already 4 touchdowns here in the second half. We're not even 7 minutes deep. Rodriguez back in for the 2-point attempt. Take the snap. Hand off Johnson right up the middle. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 5:08 left in the third quarter. Our new score, Lubbock Cooper 28, Wylie 25. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
One doorbell cam catching raccoons at 3 a.m., 2 4K streams, 3 gaming consoles, plus an AI bot helping you help your kid do algebra homework. Is your internet sweating? West Tex Connect brings high bandwidth that just works, whole home Wi-Fi that actually gets to the back of the house, and simple pricing, no games. And when you need help, local techs fix it fast. Get in at WTConnect.com.
West Tex Connect.
Pirates back on top, 28-25. Here comes the kickoff. Another kickoff far side. This one going to go out of bounds. And the kick out of bounds. Will Wylie make Cooper kick it again or take the ball at the 30-yard line? Chip Darden and Cooper said, Dylan Regala is not going to get this kickoff.
We'll let you start it. We'll give it to you on the 30 and call it good.
Kyle McDonald, the band director for Wylie, had a chance to return that one. He's 4 rows deep on the track over there. That's where that one landed. Bulldogs will just go ahead and get the offense out on the field. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line. That was a Pirate drive, 8 plays, 58 yards, 3:58 off the clock. Blake Moore came in on the Wildcat and scored 2-yard rushing touchdown. Carlskin Company, first and 10 from the 30 on the right hash. Jaden slapped the hands together, play action, looks center of the field, scrambles out to his right. Still looking, he'll tuck it and run. He's got 5 out across the 35. Forward progress will get him to about the 37 before it's stopped. Jaden's had room to run tonight. He's successful there. He's got 7.
Yeah, and did a really good job. Knew the pirate ship, if you will, was coming their way. And so when he did, he kind of made sure to protect the football, and really good job there by Jaden.
Second down and 3 now from the 37. Straight drop again. Step up in the pocket. It's starting to collapse. Jaden's going to lose yardage here, but not much. He's sacked at the 35. Loss of 2.
Yeah, the empty backfield there, and it kind of just collapsed on him.
So third down and 5 from the 35-yard line. 4:09, 4:08 left third quarter. Cooper 28, Wylie 25. On third down and 5, Jaden play action, scrambles to his right. Sets his feet, changes directions. Coming back left with blockers. Now he's going to put it under his right arm, try to get there himself. He won't do it. Tackled from behind. It's Patrick Garcia, the defensive end, who runs him down. Jaden's got 1, but it's 4th down and 4. Still plenty of clock left. The Bulldogs are going to punt the football.
Yeah, and he's going to have the wind behind him here on this punt. Tried to get around. It looked almost like if he could get over there and create a wall, it would have looked almost like a kick return. But again, was chased down and comes up short.
Carlskin is the punter, so he is in. Pirates anticipating a punt. They've got Darius Butler back deep. Good chest-high snap, and Jaden will get the punt off. It's a high kick, but short. It will hit at the Cooper 35. Butler will come up and pick it up on a bounce. Dangerous as he does that. A short return of about 2, and that's it to the 37. So 3:09 remaining here in this third quarter and a 28-25 Pirate lead. Hey, the Shed Market, your local family-owned and operated one-stop shop for award-winning barbecue. The highest quality butcher shop in Abilene, Texas. You can visit them at 7925 Buffalo Gap Road. That is the Shed Market. Also, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, specializing in orthopedics, sports medicine, and pain management to help you succeed through your seasons. That is Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint.
All right, let's see if the Bulldogs can answer the stop here.
This is the first time either team in the second half has had the lead or had the ball with the lead to start the drive. Each team has taken the lead back. Pirates will start this one with still the 3-point lead. They'll stay on the ground. Stretch play coming right. So that's Caraway again. Coming up out of the secondary. Good job by Carter Nelson as well as Brady Johnson. 5 more for Caraway. Second down and 5 from the 42. Now you wonder if the Pirates are going to trust ball control and clock management here just to shorten this game over the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. You mentioned it. The third quarter, I mean, there's been a lot going on. Bulldogs looking for another turnover.
Second down and 5 from the Cooper 42. Rodriguez play action. Looks to his left. He's going to throw a vertical route. Far side. It's up and incomplete. Intended for Cade Gann. It's KJ Villegas in coverage. One-on-one. The corner playing big. Able to knock that one down. It's third down and 5.
Good position there. No face guarding. That's not illegal. Everything was good there.
No contact. Yeah, that was good. That was a good defensive play.
KJ making a nice play on that far side. Third down and 5. Regala and Ruffin have now come in the secondary here on third down and 5. Ball's on the Cooper 42. 4 receivers this time. Trips to the near side. It's the short side of the field. The ball's on the right hash. Big play here, late third quarter. 3rd and 5. Pressure comes. Rodriguez steps around it. Boy, he could have run for the first down, but he'll throw it, and he'll find Clark. Clark's got enough for the first down. A flag comes out as well. It's a gain of 11. It looks like it's in the area of a face mask on the Bulldogs. After Clark picks up 11. And looks like we might add 15 more. Kelly Robinson will tell us. Well, that's big. Another third down conversion. 11 on the completion, 15 on the face mask. And just like that, the Pirates at the Wylie 31.
And that's back-to-back where you had a play in and then adding on 15 there. Looked like Bo and Pate trying to rip the ball out, trying to get a turnover, and unfortunately got masked instead of the football.
It's just a hustle penalty. You can't fault that, but it does cost the Bulldogs 15. So we hit the 2-minute mark here in quarter 3. 1st and 10 Pirates at the Wylie 31. Strong right formation here with the lead blocker and a tight end. Take the snap, handoff Johnson, right side. Makes the first man miss, but the bodies were right at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the front 7 of the Bulldogs. No gain for Johnson, second down and 10.
Yeah, I think it was Blake, had some penetration, got in there, got to be ready to wrap up, try to make a big hit there. Good start to this new set.
This series, this set of downs. Boy, one of the storylines tonight is the Pirates have just made some plays to keep drives alive. Courtesy of gadget plays, courtesy of penalties, courtesy of good execution, but that's really been the difference. They got a 3-point lead. They got a 2nd and 10 from the Wylie 31. Play clock almost hit 0 before the snap of the football. It's a handoff up the middle, Caraway. Short gain this time. Frailing and Jones, Rodriguez all off the pile. 2-yard gain, and here we go again. Hans, 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, 3rd down and 8, and I think you're looking at a 4-down situation here for the Pirates, and the Bulldogs going to need to get 2 stops here.
Pirates have to run at least one more play here in this quarter. 35 and counting, just 20 on the play clock. 3rd down and 8, Cooper from the Wylie 29. A bunched formation here, 4 receiver set, but right off the tackles. It's an option play going left. That's Clark. Clark to the left, gets a block, gets to the outside, doesn't get the first down though. As A gang tackle by the Bulldogs at the 24. 5 yards for Clark. It's decision time for the Pirates. They'll get a quarter change to think about it. At the end of 3, it's Cooper 28, Wylie 25. 4th down and 3 when we start the 4th. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Folks, frankly speaking, I was pretty nervous about buying my first ride. It felt like trying to fold a fitted sheet. Confusing and slightly terrifying. But with ATFCU's first-time auto buyer program, it's as easy as just throwing the sheet away. With great rates and free gap protection, ATFCU has me riding in style.
Get on track with the first-time auto buyer program at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Visit AbileneTeachersFCU.org for more information. All loans subject to credit union approval. Limitations apply. Equal opportunity lender.
Start of the 4th quarter, 12 minutes on the clock. Pirates have a 28-25 lead on Wylie. A huge play to start the 4th as Cooper has a 4th down and 3 from the Wylie 24. Hodge, it looks like it's all systems go for the Pirates. It's a huge play here for the Bulldog defense.
Yeah, you know, it's a 4th and 3. You've been able to run the football. You had the block field goal earlier. Probably don't want to risk that. You're going to put the hands behind, put the ball and put the fate behind your offensive line. Again, Coach Cates has said, hey, watch the football. Don't get caught off on a hard count, but be ready to make a play here. 4th down and 3.
Crowd is on their feet making some noise. Pirates are going. 4th down and 3 from the Bulldog 24. 3 receivers set. Johnson offset to Rodriguez left. Take the snap. Play action. Quick slant. Gant's got it. And he'll break a tackle or get into the end zone. It's a Pirate touchdown. Play action, quick slant. Rodriguez to Gant, 24, and a Pirate touchdown. It's a 2-score lead at 34-25. Extra point to follow.
Yeah, 4th and 3, kind of anticipating a run play there. Great play action. Execute the play, and Gant goes in for a touchdown.
And another 4th down. They scored on 4th and 4 in the first. They score on 4th and 3 here. Rodriguez in for the extra point. Check that. That's Case Robertson in for the extra point, and it is good. So 11:53 left. It is Cooper 35, Wylie 25. Now, Hodge, you gotta score twice. You got 11:53 to get back on the top side. Some work to be done.
Yeah, a lot of time left in the ball game to do just that. But one of the things here is you're going to have to score quick. It'll be interesting to see what kind of kick. Again, they've been fine to kick it out of bounds. They will give you at the 30. They do have the wind behind them here. So we'll see here. I'm like you. I don't think number 2 is going to have the football on this kick. No, I would not kick it toward anywhere near Regala. But, again, opportunity here. Now, again, we talked about it. Urgency on the Lubbock Cooper side. It's either one or done or maybe have a chance to play more. Now here for the Bulldogs, you get a chance. Adversity's here. Do you knock it in the mouth? We'll see what happens here on this next drive.
Javi Serta has it teed up. 3 different kickers now for the Pirates tonight. Rodriguez and Robertson have kicked extra points. Serta does the kickoff duties. They'll kick it deep. It is caught at the 5-yard line. That's Brody Anderson. Anderson gives it on a reverse. Blaze Ruffin near sideline. He's got all sorts of green in front of him. Blaze a foot race to the 30, 20, 10. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown.
And that's how you do it quickly. A great job. Executed it. Again, I can't overemphasize how important it is. Great job by the guys blocking. Execute the little reverse. And now it gets exciting once again.
Anderson took the kickoff. He went left. He handed it off to Ruffin. Little reverse coming back right. Everybody on the Pirates is fooled. Nothing but green in front of Ruffin for the touchdown. The Bulldogs will kick the extra point to get back within 3. Reberg, his PAT is on the way, and it is good. 11:36 remaining. Our score, Lubbock Cooper 35, Wylie 32. Bulldog football, we're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. The Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
Second kickoff return of the night for a touchdown. The first, Dylan Regala. This time, Blaze Ruffin, courtesy of a reverse handoff from Brody Anderson. How about the execution of that kickoff return for a touchdown?
Oh, it was huge again. Phil said it was just beautiful. Execution was great. I'm sure Ryan Lucas below us was getting pretty excited.
Now the Reberg kickoffs. We're back to 35-32. It's taken on the far side. Getting back to the center of the field is Gant. And Gant will get to the 20, and that's it. So we said, yeah, you said it. Let's do it quick. Needed 2 scores. Got 1 in the special teams. Special teams have been huge tonight. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. 2 Reberg field goals tonight.
The blocked field goal.
The blocked field goal by the Wylie defensive unit.
And we talk about it all the time, 3 phases of the game. And here now, defense, you have to go right back on the field. But as I mentioned, a B12 shot. In this case, it was a B15 shot with Blaze taking it to the house. Opportunity to get a stop. And will they try to keep it on the ground and run the clock out with there's 11 minutes left?
First and 10 from the 20. Low snap. Rodriguez has to pick it up off the turf. Scrambles out to his right. It's intercepted. Throws it and intercepted by Bo Cates. He's down inside the 10. He's to the 5. And the Bulldogs have first and goal on the first defensive play. Rodriguez, a low snap, had to pick it up off the turf. Play action rolled out to his right. Tried to throw curl center of the field. Bo Cates gets the interception. It's first and goal, Wylie at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, really great job. Again, kind of muff the fumble or muff the snap, takes off running, settles in, throws it. Cates finds a little spot, picks it off. And again, takes it down to the 5-yard line. And I'm telling you, if you're flipping through the channels and you got to Wylie Bulldogs Network, good night almighty.
Stay tuned for a while.
Stay tuned and hold on. Better refill everything because it has been wild.
Ryden Rodriguez, only 3 interceptions all year. He's got 2 tonight. And the Bulldogs are 5 yards away from taking the lead. They trailed by 10 just 30 seconds ago. And now a whistle and a false start on the Bulldogs. That is the 3rd time prior to the first play of a drive there's been a false start.
Yeah, again, there's a lot of energy. I mean, we're in this booth right here. I don't know what it's like being down there on the energy that's in here right now. And just kind of, hey, gather yourself. Okay, let's execute post and take advantage of the turnover. Last time we had the interception through the touchdown pass. We'll see what we have here.
First and goal now from the Cooper 10. Carlskin play action. Fade pattern back pylon. Miscommunication as Ruffin ran more of a slant. And Carlskin through the corner. Nobody home on the back pylon. Softly falls incomplete. 2nd and goal now from the 10. Cooper scored on the first play of the 4th quarter. A 24-yard touchdown pass. Ryan Rodriguez to Cade Gant. They had a 35-25 lead. Wylie returns the next kickoff for a touchdown by Blaze Ruffin to make it 35-32. And then the first play, Cates the interception. Now 2nd and goal. Carlskin scrambles out to his right. Surveys the field as he runs. He'll just throw it out of bounds wisely. That play had pressure and pocket collapse in a hurry. Jaden gets out of the pocket, throws it away. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and again, you can try to make a play there. The two most important things you can do is throw the interception and take a sack, because now you back up. Yes, we love what Noah does, but you don't want to back him up. Great job making sure that one of the good things happened.
Yep. 3rd down and goal from the 10. 35-32 Pirates. 11:02 on our 4th quarter clock. Can't give away 3 here. You're right. They'll hand it off to Lane. They'll stay safe. Julius will get a couple before the pile collapses, but I think you can't give away 3 there, down by 3. And here comes the field goal unit.
Looks like he's going to be kicking it from the left hash.
Noah tonight is 2 for 2. Field goals from 39 and 29. He's 5 for 5 on the year. Chance to tie this one at 35. The tee is down on the 15-yard line. It's a 25-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap is back. The hold is down. Noah from 25 is up. And we are tied. We got 10-16 remaining tonight. It's Bulldogs 35, Pirates 35. Stay with us. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 106.3 The Raider.
Whether an organized team sport or walk around your neighborhood, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, Action Sports Medicine, and Action Physical Therapy understand the importance of keeping your family moving. From diagnosis to recovery, our team of physicians, orthopedic surgeons, and physical therapists provide personalized care for sports injuries, joint pain, and more. With state-of-the-art technology and more than 40 years of experience, our team will get you back to what keeps you moving.
Hi, I'm country singer Lori Morgan, and when it comes to remodeling my bathroom, Zentex Remodeling Group hit all the right notes. Need a new bathtub or shower? Zentex of Big Country can get it done in as little as 1 day. Save $999 on your new bath or shower system or 0% interest for 24 months, plus a free Kohler toilet with purchase. Trust me, you'll be singing in the shower before you know it.
Call 855 for Zentex.
We are all tied at 35, 10-16 left. Locates the interception. Noah Reberg, the 25-yard field goal. 35 apiece. District 2-5A does not disappoint. There's a short kickoff. This one touched by one of the Pirates, one of the up men, but able to cover it up. It was actually Shemaine Johnson out on kick coverage, one of the up backs. But it is covered up. The Pirates have the football. And already, we're less than 2 minutes in this quarter, Hodge, and Wylie has outscored Cooper 10-7 in less than 2 minutes of time.
Yeah. Because of the kickoff returns and all that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 straight drives that have been on this side of the field in Lubbock Cooper territory.
So 35 apiece, 1st and 10 Pirates. They'll start this time on their own 26. They'll stay on the ground here. It's a handoff. Johnson bouncing left. They'll get the 30. It's Carter Nelson, the safety. They'll drag him down. Put him on all the way out to the 33. It's a gain of 7.
Big first down pickup there. Good job by Carter Nelson coming up to make the tackle.
We said it after that Cates interception. Ryan Rodriguez has only thrown 3 interceptions all year. He's thrown 2 tonight.
And that may make the decision, hey, we're going to go Johnson.
Yeah, we might go full run.
Caraway.
Yeah, full throttle on the ground. You can do that when you pick up 7 on 1st down. It's 2nd down and 3. It's Johnson again. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain this time. And it's Aaron Edwards playing some defense tonight. The defensive end, 6'5", 200 pounds. We've seen him at tight end. We see him at defensive end. No gain here. It's 3rd down and 3.
And again, one of the things we talked about in the keys to victory is taking care of your responsibilities and doing those things. Here it's kind of important. Don't get lulled to sleep. Johnson, we saw the play action on the 4th down earlier. Big play here for the Bulldogs. A lot of noise going on the visitor side, and the Pure Gold Band playing as well.
3rd and 3 from the 33. Strong left formation this time. Rodriguez. It's Johnson on the ground. Hitting the hole by Ortiz. He didn't get the first. He got the 35. It's decision time. It's 4th down and 1 for the Pirates. 4th and 1 from their own 35. Season on the line for Cooper. They need a win tonight. Is now the time to roll the dice for Chip Darden and company. 8:32, 8:31. They're going to go.
Again, watch the hard count here. Again, big penetration here.
From their own 35, 4th down and 1. Trying to draw the Bulldogs offside with their first cadence. 8 on the play clock. On 4th and 1, they'll go. Handoff Johnson, stretching right, has the first down and more. Finds a seam, far sideline. He's into Wylie territory. Dylan Regala in the secondary finally brings him down. It's 22 for Johnson. Wylie sold out at the line of scrimmage and missed. It turns into a 22-yard gain.
Yeah, Johnson bounces it on the outside, has a lot more room there. Good job by Dylan making the tackle. And now fresh set of downs with 8:01 here in this tied ball game.
Again, Regala in the secondary. We've seen Johnson and Villegas on 1st and 2nd down. Ruffin and Regala come in the secondary on 3rd down. 1st and 10 here from the Wylie 43. It's on the right hash. Clock stopped with 8:01. Take the snap. Hand off. This time it's Caraway in the backfield. He's into the 2nd and 3rd level. He's down inside the 20, down to the 10. That's 33 for Caraway. And the Pirates have a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Another 4th down conversion. We need to mark that. We've seen 2 touchdowns scored on 4th down. We saw the trick play on the punt go for a 4th down. We just saw a 4th down here from their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of times you talk about trying to win 3rd down, and they're winning 4th down.
4 of them converted tonight. 1st and goal now at the Wylie 10. Rodriguez take the snap. Caraway on left guard, bounces out to the outside, trying to get to the sidelines. Short gain, not much. Villegas stretched him all the way out to the sideline. Johnson pushes him out of bounds. He did get up the sideline to the 7. It's a gain of 3. 2nd down and goal from the 7. Clock stops as he goes out of bounds with 7:16 left.
Big break there for the Bulldogs. Villegas trying to come up and make a play. Seventh play of this drive.
2nd down and goal. Rodriguez give it to Caraway again. Right side, hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain this time. Well, the pile pushed forward for some forward progress, maybe to the 5. Looked like he was stopped, but we'll get forward progress to the 5. It's 3rd down and goal.
And I'm always curious on when they make that decision. We've seen it where, you don't do this. We're mad that Reggie Bush and Matt Liner did it. But now it's become a thing to go ahead and try to put a covey of quail together and see how far they can fly.
6:43, 6:42. 3rd down and goal, Cooper. The Wylie 5, a 35-all football game. Rodriguez with 2 receivers in this set and a tight end. And Chip Darden wants a timeout. We'll keep it here with 6:22 remaining and a 35-35 ball game. Pirates led 14-13 at half. We went back and forth in the 3rd quarter. Wylie was chasing that point they were missing on 2-point conversions, couldn't get there. They trailed by 3 at the end of the 3rd at 28-25. Cooper scores on the first play of the 4th to go up by 10, 35-25. But then a Blaze Ruffin kickoff return for a touchdown, a Bo Cates interception, and a Noah Reberg field goal, all in the first 2 minutes here in the 4th, have tied us at 35. We checked the out-of-town scoreboard in District 2-5A Division 2. I don't think mine's updated as much as yours is. Paladuro's blowing out Legacy. 48-0 is what I have there. Memorial and Plainview, I've got 14-6. That's outdated, right?
Yeah, it is 42-15. Memorial leading that one. Can you imagine having to be an update in the old Dave Campbell's here. As soon as you thought you took a break and got a bite of popcorn, oh, got to do it again.
Getting a workout here. 35 apiece out of the timeout. 6:22 left. It is 3rd and goal, Pirates at the Wylie 5. Trips receivers to the right, the wide side of the field. Rodriguez throw a quick out. Nobody's covering the receiver. It's caught for a touchdown. Reed Waters wide open on an out pattern. There was no secondary on that side of the field at all. Waters, how do you do touchdown? And the Pirates back up 41-35.
Trying to get the replay up here and see. Not getting it up there. Yeah, nobody there. It's almost like Cates was the closest person to him.
And the extra point is on the way by Robertson, and it is good. 6:18 left tonight. It is Cooper 42, Wylie 35. Bulldog football, we're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
Folks, I'll be frank. I love how Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union treats their members. When you need something, they don't make you sit on the phone talking to a robot. Get me a human. ATFCU connects you with a real employee who's local, and I do much better with real people. Human!
Hi!
Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Real people, real service.
Your savings federally insured by NCUA.
.35 Pirates after the touchdown, the 5-yard touchdown pass to Reed Waters. Back and forth we go. Be interested if the Pirates actually allow the Bulldogs to try to return this. They will. Regala makes the catch near sideline at the 15. It gets back to the center of the field, cuts it up, and gets out across the 20 to about the 24. That's it. So 6:11 on the clock. Bulldogs down by 7. They've already eliminated a 10-point deficit tonight, and they'll have to play from behind again here. But the offenses look fine here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's been a back and forth battle here in this second half for it to be 14-13, and then look up, you blink, and make sure your app update, make sure it's right. Now an opportunity here. Bulldogs did a great job early. Now an opportunity to do it again.
From the 24, Jaden Amy's in the receiving core to start this drive. It's a handoff lane right up the gut. He'll bounce off the first. He'll get a short gain to the 28. There's 4 for Julius. And now you're looking at 1, maybe 2 drives left offensively. So we've gone under 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's a big drive here. Again, you mentioned it a lot of times, Andy. Time is precious.
2nd down and 6 from the 28. They'll fake the reverse to Regala. Pressure comes. Carlson's trying to get out of it. He'll get out of the pocket. He'll just throw it away. This pressure was coming, and just a slow developing play as they faked the reverse to Regala. And Jaden trying to get out of the pocket and just had pressure in his face. Can only throw it away.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. A little bit of slow development, and then kind of wasn't able to get separation from the pass rush. And now big 3rd down here for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 6. Wylie at the 28. 4 receiver set. Trips to the right. Swing it out. Regala catches it out of the backfield. He's got the 35. He's got the sideline. A flag flies. Regala has a 1st down. This in the area of a holding on the edge that allowed Dillon to get around the corner. Phil, don't know if you saw anything different. That's what it looked like.
No, that was it. He just signaled it.
It will be a spot foul, so it won't cost the Bulldogs 10 from the original line of scrimmage. The holding was at the 39. They'll mark it back to the 29. Wylie actually moves forward a yard because of it, which means the holding was after the 1st down You know, Wylie
Right.
had the first
Correct.
down without the holding. It's 3rd down and 5 from the 29. And now a whistle and a false start penalty on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you just can't have that happen. Receiver out there, Blaze excited. Blaze a little excited there. Now that 3rd down.
Back to 3rd and 10.
5-yard penalty.
5:26 on the clock. Cooper 42, Wylie 35. Anya Perez, the H-back, 3 receiver set. Namey, the lone receiver on the near side. 4-man pressure. Carlskent rolls out to his left. Pressure in his face. Scrambling for his life. He'll run out of room. He's sacked. Back inside the 15-yard line.
You got 3 timeouts. You got to punt it here. You got 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute timeout. We got to get a big punt here.
Loss of 10. It's 4th and 20. Yeah, your only decision now is to let your defense go get you a stop.
But you need to get the punt off pretty quickly as that clock keeps rolling. Taking the sack. Clock rolling.
Cooper will stay in defensive formation. Don't even drop anybody back to receive this, even on 4th and 20. Carlskent will punt it. He'll keep it low, try to get a roll, and he'll get one, which will cross the 50-yard line into Pirate territory. He'll come to rest at the Cooper 48. So 4:35 remaining. Pirates 42, Bulldogs 35. Defense needs a stop. They need it pretty quick. 1st and 10, Cooper.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that you're going to see to avoid that Kate's turnover is probably a lot of
run game,
a lot of Shemaine and Caraway.
So we look at Cooper's stats. They've come to life here on the ground here in the second half. 193 rushing, 471 yards of total offense for the Pirates. 1st and 10 from their own 48. It's right in the middle of the field. Johnson will start on the ground. He's hit in the backfield and can't get loose. Tackle for loss, DeAndre Rodriguez. And will the Bulldogs go ahead and start calling timeouts? It looks like it. There's the first timeout. I think about to put a few more seconds back on the clock. It says 4:23. I think it leaked. So this, with the timeout after 1st down, Hodge, it feels like this is where the Bulldogs are pushing all the chips to the middle of the table. Got to come up with a stop here.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the officials' timeout, Mike's not working on trying to get that clock set back to the right time. But you're exactly right, Andy. And Coach Martin going ahead and making the decision to call that timeout on 1st down there.
Yep.
Again, I think the thing that's been added, it's beneficial for the game. It took us about weeks to get used to it, but that 2-minute timeout is big.
Extra timeout. Yeah, trying to get communication with the press box. Bulldogs called a timeout. It was 4:23 on the clock. They've pushed it back to 4:29. 2nd and 10, Cooper from their own 48. Bulldog band making some noise. Johnson, stretch play on the handoff, coming left. Short gain. Rodriguez again will wrestle him down at the 50. And another Bulldog timeout. 2-yard gain, 3rd down and 8. Now 4:23 on the clock. And this becomes a huge 3rd down and 8.
Huge 3rd down and 8. It's been, again, something we've come back to. But now my question, if you're Darden, do you try the knockout punch here with a play-action pass, or do you make sure to make them waste that timeout?
If it's me, I'm forcing a burn of the final timeout, and I'm even punting the football. I'm not going for it on 4th if I get to that position.
100%. That's why I wonder if that play-action pass now comes into your mind. If they think we're going to run, we think we're going to run, or give Rodriguez a chance to run.
Well, if I'm play action, I'm still not putting it in the air. I'm forcing a I'm forcing a call of the final timeout. But that's why I'm up here and not down there.
Same. Yeah. But again, the biggest deal right here is third down. Wrap up. A lot of hats on the ball. Wrap up. Yes, you can still try to get a strip. But you know Johnson and Caraway, they're going to hold on tight as they can. Get a stop here. Force the fourth down and make the punt team come on the field for the Pirates.
It is 3rd and 8. 4:23 left. Cooper a 7-point lead right at the 50-yard line. Rodriguez, straight drop. He is going to throw. Center of the field has a receiver on a dive who makes the catch. That's Wyatt Hare, the H-back. He's at the Bulldog 37. It's a gain of 13. More importantly, it's a first down. And now Cooper really in control of clock management and ball control.
Now you may not see any more passes. But now this is when you try to start to rip it out and try to create a turnover and get the ball back to your offense.
3:49, 3:48 now on the clock. Cooper's going to milk that play clock. It's already under 10 as they break the huddle. From the 37, 1st and 10. Rodriguez, handoff. It's Caraway who will get down inside the 35 to the 33. 4 for Caraway. No call of that final timeout yet. The Bulldogs have one left. 2nd down and 6. 3:22, 3:21. Cooper does not have to snap it until less than 3 minutes. Second down and 6 from the Wylie 33. Strong right formation, tied in an H-back to the right. Take the snap. It's Johnson. And Johnson slings forward to the 30. 3rd down and 3 for the Pirates. 2:47 and counting. And they'll snap this around the 2:15 mark. Spotted on Bulldog, 30-yard line. 42-35. $15 on the play clock, 2:25 on the game clock.
Big play here for the Bulldogs to get it, maybe a tackle for loss.
3rd down and 3 from the Wylie 30. Rodriguez take the snap, handoff Johnson, hit at the line of scrimmage, no gain. 4th down and 3 coming up. And Bulldogs will take it down to the 2-minute timeout. 4th and 3 coming up. We'll have it on the other side. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
To be frank, opening a kid's savings account had me kind of worried.
But ATS2 makes it easy.
Any pesky fees?
No way. Plus, you learn about money while you save.
You can even go on a savings safari?
You're funny.
You're funny. Haha.
Make savings fun with the kids' savings account at ATSCU.
Your savings federally insured by NCUA.
High five.
2-minute timeout. Cooper, the 42-35 lead. They've got a 4th down and 3 at the Wylie 30. We're all in agreement. We can't see the Pirates doing anything else but going for it here.
Yeah, going for it. Hard count here. Obviously, there's no clock except the play clock that will be winding down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. You got to understand, hey, do your job, find a way. This is your opportunity.
Yep.
We've talked about how Lubbock Cooper's playing for their playoff lives, their senior year career, if you will. And you got guys right here doing the same thing, giving you an opportunity to give the ball back to the offense. Here, 4th down and 3. Hold your water. Penetrate.
4th down and 3 from the Wylie 30. Take the snap. It's the Wildcat with Blake Moore, and Moore has a first down to the Wylie 25. He's got 5. New set of downs, 1:53 on the clock, and with only one timeout, I'm not sure the Bulldogs can get the football back.
No, you're going to see a lot of clock winded down.
Even with one timeout left, I just don't think there's enough clock. Yeah, still 10 on the play clock, 1:25 on the game clock. Not in victory formation yet. Still in their regular offensive set. Johnson will try to get the snap. Whistled on a false start here on the Pirates. That's actually not a bad thing because I think the game clock will run again. Is that right, Phil?
Correct. Game clock will stop. It's the offended team's option, and Coach Martin will elect to have it stopped.
Okay, good to know. So the false start, the clock stops at 1:13.
Kind of shocks me that they've not decided. I mean, we've seen a lot of crazy things happen. All it takes is one. I mean, honestly, they've had a couple of muffed handoffs and muffed pitches, snaps.
Yep. But now victory formation. They will come out in victory formation here. First down and 15. Rodriguez will take the snap, and he will take a knee. There's the final Wylie timeout with 1:11 left. But 2:40-second play clocks add up to 1:20. I don't think the Bulldogs can get the football back. That should do it. So the Bulldogs will be at home next week versus Plainview. There are still playoff scenarios alive with one game to go versus Plainview. And it looks like for Lubbock Cooper with the win tonight, now at 3-3, they will be one of the 4 teams that will be in the playoffs. There's all sorts of stuff to try to figure out.
You got all that tiebreaker figured out? I know you're really good at math. You got the rest of it?
I know Paladuro's in. I'll tell you that much.
And for the most part, and Cooper's in.
Abilene Cooper's in. Yep, those two are in. And I think a win here tonight solidifies Lubbock Cooper in the playoffs too, as they will have the tiebreakers both over Wichita Falls Memorial as well as us if they hold on here in the last 1:11. 42-35 Pirates, 1:11 left. Bulldogs are out of timeouts. Rodriguez back in victory formation. We'll take the snap, and we'll take a knee. And this will run us under 40 seconds. It'll take one more snap of the football. Great football game tonight. Competitive all the way through.
Oh, and it had everything.
Yep.
It had everything from, again, extra point, kick returns, interceptions, blocked field goals, crazy trick plays. It had a little bit of everything.
The game clock will go under 40 here, and Rodriguez can take one final snap. And that will put it on the books. Phil Hill, thanks for being with us tonight, man. All the great stat work you do. We appreciate you every week.
As always, I enjoyed it, guys. Love being in the booth with y'all.
There is the snap. There is the knee. The final seconds will run off, and the Pirates will get the win. As Lubbock Cooper will walk away, they will snap the 2-game winning streak of the Bulldogs over the Pirates. Your final score here from Woodrow is Lubbock Cooper 42, Wylie 35. We'll take the timeout. We'll get into the Animal Health and Medical Center postgame show. We'll get you our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game as well. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. The Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
Woodrow, one final time, our Animal Health and Medical Center post-game show at Animal Health and Medical Center. We treat your pets like the valued family members they are. Animal Health and Medical Center. The Bulldogs fall tonight to Lubbock Cooper 42-35. The final score, the Bulldogs fall to 4-5 overall, 2-3 in district play. Lubbock Cooper wraps up their regular season tonight. They are 6-4 and now 3-3. Andy Penny alongside the Hodge, Ryan Holmes, and boy, as we said there in the final few minutes, it was a great football game, competitive all the way through. We saw a little bit of everything. Cooper able to get some fourth down conversions that ultimately proved to be the winner as they were able to extend drives, put points on the board, and they get the win, 42-35.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that you'll hear coaches talk about. They made one more play than we did. And in that situation, the fourth down conversions, converting those and extending drives, the 4th down and 3 here at the end, had a chance, and they were able to pick up that first down and keep the ball to run out the clock. And again, like I said, if you were just here and watching a ball game, it was a great one.
Yep.
If you're a Lubbock Cooper Pirate fan, it was an amazing one and a tough one for the Bulldogs tonight. They played hard. Again, was down 10 and found a way to cut it back into it. It was just, again, a great ball game, and just unfortunately come up short tonight here in Woodrow.
Yeah, that's the highlight for the Bulldogs. Down 10 early in the 4th quarter. Get a kickoff return for a touchdown by Blaze Ruffin. Get it to 35-32. First play of defense. Bo Cates an interception. The Bulldogs then get a field goal to tie it at 35. Lubbock Cooper, give them credit. They were able to drive the field and get in the end zone, get back on top at 42-35, and then one defensive stop and one offensive run out the clock. And that was the difference. 42-35. Lubbock Cooper gets the win. For the Pirates, for the Bulldogs offensively tonight, 207 yards of total offense, 136 passing, 71 rushing for 207 total yards. Dylan Regala had 6 receptions for 76. Blaze Ruffin had 3 for 60 and the touchdown. Special teams was huge tonight. We saw 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. Dylan Regala and Blaze Ruffin both had kickoff returns for touchdowns, 2 of the Bulldogs touchdowns tonight. And as we get into our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game, special teams was huge. He's been huge all season long. He's still perfect in the field goal category. Our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game, Noah Reberg.
Yeah, again, he was such a big deal to kind of get the game going, kick the field goals early on, was perfect on the extra points as well. And again, such a huge weapon to have because not everybody has a Noah. And so big game tonight. And again, Noah Reberg, very well deserving of the player of the game.
3 for 3 on field goals tonight, 39, 29, and 25-yard field goals. 3 for 3 tonight, now 6 of 6 on field goals for the year. Our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game goes to Noah Reberg. At Animal Health and Medical Center, we treat your pets like the valued family members they are. That's Animal Health and Medical Center, Abilene Glass and Mirrors. Since 1946, Abilene Glass and Mirror has been Abilene's preferred glass and mirror shop. You're sure to find what you're looking for there. You can visit them online at AbileneGlass.com. All right, Hodge, as we wrap it up, we're not officially official on this, but the way we see it, Lubbock Cooper is 3-3. They now have the tiebreaker on both Wylie and Memorial with head-to-head wins. Memorial is 2-3. Wylie is 2-3. So next week, it looks like the Bulldogs need a win versus Plainview and a Wichita Falls Legacy win over Memorial to try to grab that 4th playoff spot.
Yeah, and the good thing about that is a rivalry game in the city. Legacy's not going to want to go down to lose to crosstown rival, and so I think that helps our cause on that help me needing to be from there. And so, but the big deal is you got to go find a way to, regardless, do your job against a Plainview team that's going to be frustrated as well and wanting to end their season on a good note. And so next week, again, a lot of things to look at. Final game at the Cube this year, and then to see what happens up in Wichita Falls.
Well, the one thing you know you can control is getting out there and playing 48 minutes of football against the Plainview Bulldogs. We'll do that next Friday, 7 o'clock at Hugh Sanford Stadium. Hodge, always enjoy it, my friend. Thanks for trick-or-treating before you came. The cookies and cream Hershey bar on the way up was great. I appreciate you going to the effort to get dressed up and knocking on doors and getting me the Hershey cookies and cream chocolate bar. I appreciate that.
You bet.
Absolutely. That's going to wrap things up here from Woodrow and Pirate Stadium, where the Bulldogs again fall tonight by a final of 42-35. to 35. Plenty of people to thank as part of this one. Want to say a special thanks to the Wylie High School AV Productions team under the leadership of Wiley Singleton, Luke Varnell, Dom Centrone, Dax Eldridge, Logan Kennedy, and Caleb Gosden. Caleb, great job here producing our game here. The camera work by those other guys. Great job all the way around by our Wylie High School AV Productions team. Special thanks to Dustin Tatro, the guru of the Raider 106.3. Dustin, thanks for all you do. Really appreciate that. Special thanks, as always, goes out to Phil Hill, taking care of our stats as well. Special thanks to all of our sponsors: Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union, Abilene Glass and Mirror, Animal Health and Medical Center, our post-game show sponsored. Animal Health and Medical Center, we treat your pets like the valued family members they are. Animal Health and Medical Center. Special thanks to Pest Patrol, Intune Music and Sound, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, The Shed Market, First Financial Bank, Moreland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, and our title sponsor of Bulldog Football, Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by the members it serves. Neighbors working for neighbors. Services for living. Connections for life. Taylor Electric Cooperative. Special thanks, as always, to my good friend to my right side, the Hodge, Ryan Holmes. And our last thanks, it always goes out to you, the listener, the viewer, the great supporter of Wylie ISD, and the kids of Wylie High School. Thanks for all you do in support of the purple and the gold. We will talk to you next Friday again at Hugh Sanderford Stadium, a 7 o'clock kickoff on senior night. The Bulldogs and the Plainview Bulldogs, 7 o'clock at Hugh Sanderford Stadium. Our final score, one more time, from Lubbock Cooper. It's the Pirates of Cooper 42 and the Wylie Bulldogs 35. For everybody involved, I'm Andy Penny. Until next time, take care, God bless, and go Bulldogs. So long, everybody.